Wellington Real Estate 4.5 from Perry Wellington Realty. Buy or sell with us and use our moving trucks for free. Only from Perry Wellington Realty.
Good afternoon and welcome to Perry Wellington Real Estate 4.5. I'm Dawn Pellis, your host. I'm also a licensed realtor, and this, of course, is a program about real estate. We're here to give you tips and tools to help you be successful when you are buying or selling. And you might not be doing that now, as we always say, but we know that you or someone you know may be in the future. So, of course, we are here to help. And this week, I have broker Adam Conrad back once again and associate broker George Pisonic. Hi, guys.
Hey,
Hi, how you doing?
How are you?
Doing good.
Hey, it's a big holiday today.
Yeah.
It is. I found it on my phone. Friday, September 14th is National Cream-Filled Donut Day.
Really?
Yes.
I thought she made it up when she told me.
It's true. See, look, right there it is, George. See,
Yeah.
they have all kinds of articles.
She
It's
has
a really
proof.
big deal. So I stopped and got some cream-filled donuts.
That's awesome.
Yeah, isn't that good?
I'm wearing my donut suit today. I've already got plenty of donuts on me.
It was funny. They told me, I just said, well, give me 3. And they said, well, for 40 cents more, you can have a half a dozen. I'm like, sure. Why not, right?
A bunch of pushers.
Yeah, so we got those for later. All kinds of good stuff. We want to start off today with other big news. This is bigger news,
Big.
right? So President Quenna, how about that?
Yeah. how
Quenna
about
Smith,
it?
yes, she's an associate broker with Perry Wellington Realty, and she is now the soon-to-be inducted president of the Cambria-Somerset Association of Realtors.
How about that?
Yay,
Very good.
Quenna, congratulations. So Adam, you were at the big
There she
showcase
is.
yesterday.
There she
There's
is.
Quenna
Right.
and Adam posing for pictures and the paparazzi. So tell us about the showcase yesterday.
So there's a bunch of vendors that affiliates that work with realtors in the Cambria and Somerset counties. And so I went. That's actually Todd Umbenhauer. He's been on the show
Right.
with us. He's the
President of
Pennsylvania, PAR president. So Quenna was elected president of the association, which is very exciting and very distinguished.
Yeah,
Yes.
and of course we're very, very proud of her for that. And you were there as District VP,
Yes.
District 8, right?
District 8 VP. I introduced everybody and led everybody in the Pledge of Allegiance and, things that I do.
Yeah.
Right? Yeah.
All
I
the
introduce
official
people.
stuff.
Yeah, I had no speaking role other than introducing people.
Well, it's a great accomplishment, of course, for you and, of
just
course,
proud of Quenna.
for Quenna.
Yes,
yeah,
very
absolutely. So
good job,
shout out
Quenna.
to you, Quenna. And her induction ceremony, I think, is coming up, right?
Yes,
Yeah.
soon.
Very soon. So we'll give you an update on that as well. And guess what?
What?
There are some really cute kids out there posing as realtors.
Uh-oh.
Yes. Look at this. This was sent in to us by Karen Force, one of our agents. Her sellers' kids, I believe they are, Frankie and Josie Griffith. They were being realtors. They were dressed up as realtors. They had little measuring tapes out inside of their outside of their home.
Yeah.
Too cute, right?
That's awesome.
Mom and Dad
Aspire to be
are
realtors.
Yeah, Mom and Dad are Russell and Tracy Griffith of Patton in Cambria County. So I thought that was really cute and too cute not to share. So
Yeah, you
there
gotta
you
share
go.
that.
Oh,
So
for
hello to
cute.
them. We love that. Another thing that we love is great publicity. We're always working to put our listings out there for our clients. And 3532 Sylvan Heights Drive, this has been featured on places coast to coast, actually, in Mid News and what have you. So this is a video that we did, a luxury property video. This is some land that they have divided their property up so you can buy lots there off of Sylvan Heights Drive, which is a coveted place to live. And now you can actually read about it in Inside Sylvan magazine. So this has come up in here, and they're showing the video right now, and we can come out and show our article. But they got a really nice spread here in the article as well. Our video is awesome, so we keep it going. But but this is the article right here, Inside Sylvan. So they've got some great publicity here, and the house is available if you are interested. It's $780 on a little less than 4 acres, and then we have several lots there that people can
The lots
buy
are going,
as well.
there's a possibility a couple of those lots might be gone.
That's right. We're
Yeah.
going to confirm that soon because I know that's in the works.
Yeah.
So that's breaking news. So if you want the others, you got to jump on that. All right. Well, up next, we are going to talk about the launch of a new high-tech lockbox system exclusive for Perry Wellington
I'm going
Realty.
to knock my water over. That's what I thought. There's
We'll tell
going.
you about that after
Epic
this.
fail.
Today's Perry Wellington Real Estate 4.5 is paid for by Perry Wellington Realty.
Bad credit, no credit? Team Chevrolet Buick GMC in Huntington understands that nobody's perfect. We partnered with the most aggressive lenders in America to get almost anyone approved with as little as $0 down. Plus, get 0% APR for 72 months on select models. Push, pull, drive in any trade, or even bring a picture of your trade. Don't even wash it. We'll take any trade, even if you're upside down. You could be approved with as little as $0 down, even if your credit is less than perfect. At Team Chevrolet Buick GMC on Route 22 in beautiful Huntington.
Important healthcare notice. If you play the TV too loudly, or if clearly understanding all the words in conversation has become difficult, you are needed to participate in a special program called the Trust Challenge. We're seeking 90 people with problems hearing to evaluate the Trust, a revolutionary, nearly invisible 100% digital hearing instrument now available to the public. To take part in this event, you must call. Please get a pencil. We're seeking 90 people with hearing problems to take part in the Trust Challenge, evaluating a new hearing device that clarifies sound in all situations, yet is as tiny as a pencil eraser. Call the number on your screen. Beltone's Trust is the 100% digital hearing device that improves clarity better than any other hearing aid ever produced. Hearing consultations will be performed at no charge for all qualified callers. Selected participants will be asked to try Trust hearing aids for 10 days. Call now and take the Trust Challenge.
If your community organization would like to be notified of job openings at our station, please contact Phil Dubrow at 814-942-1010.
FlexSteel's factory authorized sale event is going on now at Fiore Furniture with savings on every piece of FlexSteel quality furniture. Sofas from $999, recliners from $599, and reclining sofas from $1,199. See Central Pennsylvania's largest selection of FlexSteel, including 7 new reclining groups featuring power adjustable headrests at Fiore Furniture, all on sale, in stock or by special order. Plus, extra discount equal to the sales tax. Factory authorized sale going on now at Fiore Furniture.
WTAJ Sports Beat. Friday nights. High school football. Pride. Passion. Spirit. Nobody covers high school football like WTAJ. Sports Beat Fridays at 11:10. Only on WTAJ, your news leader. Brought to you by 5-Star Mitsubishi.
This portion of Central PA Live is brought to you by Ford.
Wouldn't it be great if you could tour that property right there on the spot? Well, thanks to me, you can. I'd like to introduce you to Tour, the world's smartest lockbox. Tour is the first lockbox that allows buyers and sellers to access the lockbox with or without an agent.
Wow.
Whoa. So that was a clip from the TV show Shark Tank. It gives business owners a chance to cash in with investors, big-time investors, the sharks, in exchange for a stake in their companies. So this particular episode featured the Tour lockboxes, as you heard, and very interesting. Adam, George, did either of you see the episode?
I actually didn't see the episode. I actually came upon these lockboxes completely. I was working on another project, doing some research, and I came upon these when I was researching something completely different, which the point of it was I was looking for a way to allow buyers to go into the home by themselves, is what I was looking for.
Yeah.
And that's one of the things that that's kind of the secret weapon here. That's one of the things that we're going to be doing. So I guess it's not so secret anymore.
No, it isn't. So I was going to say, why are we talking about these Tour lockboxes? So we have a big announcement, don't we?
We do.
We do.
We bought 50 of these.
Here's a couple of them right here.
Yes.
But yeah, I think we have some pictures as well. So that's a close-up, and that's what they look like. They're pretty cool, I think.
That's on a house in Gallitzin. I put that on this morning.
Aha. So they're
this is on a house in
Hollidaysburg
right now.
I
put that on this morning too.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
So they're out in circulation.
They're out in the wild right now. Yes.
Oh boy. Oh boy.
Yes.
Well, let's talk about that and how they actually work. I think we have a little demo from one of the ladies from Tour that's kind of showing stuff, but it's all controlled via your smartphone. And it's very secure for clients, right? That's the whole reason we're doing this.
It is, because you're not getting in without having a verified user, because you have to verify your identity through the app. You've done this, George. We've all done this. You verify your identity, confirms you're an agent if you're an agent opening the box, so that you know who's opening the box. There's no question about that.
Yeah, and the security is really a big thing, I think.
It is.
And you know, the guy on there, the head of tour, he said you can get in with or without an agent. So we're like, oh, what about that?
Well, that's not always. So right now I have one of these on a house that has people in it. It's occupied, and I have one in a vacant house. So the one that has people in it, you can't get in without approval.
Right.
So you can't just walk up and open it. But the one in Gallitzin, if you want to go tour the house in Gallitzin, you can download the app, verify your identity, and you can go in that house. We got permission from the seller. You can go in the house by yourself as a buyer.
Wow.
How about that? Yeah.
Now, I'll tell you what, I mean, it is very, very secure, though, for sellers who are concerned about this, because you have to scan your face, your driver's license.
Do a selfie.
Yeah, so there is no way that if anything happened in there that we wouldn't know
We're
about
going to know who it is.
Yeah. Photo ID, too.
Yes, and it sends alerts to us, so we control when you come and go.
Way more secure than the 4-digit lockbox that sometimes people just leave the code in and then somebody can just walk right in your house. That's very scary.
Yeah. So more from this. We're working on getting one of the guys from Tour to come in here and talk about it and do a live demo. So stay tuned for that. And we've got more brand new listings and new videos right after this.
This portion of Central PA Live is brought to you by Ford.
It was a big truck, and it hit us.
They knew tractor trailers had a black box.
I'm glad I called before something happened to that data.
You need a powerful law firm that knows how to secure the evidence fast. Call Marcus and Mack on the Hurt Line.
Need somewhere to have a few good laughs? How about a quick bite to eat, some refreshing afternoon drinks, or a Sunday brunch? U.S. Hotel Tavern is the place for you. With a full menu of various items, you'll always pick something great. And of course, we have the drinks. Whether it's brunch, lunch, or dinner, we serve any appetite. We also have a private room for reserved parties or an afternoon office meeting. Come celebrate new memories with us at Liberty Hall, right inside U.S. Hotel Tavern, a local tavern redefined.
I thought I asked you to fix this sink. Will you please take care of these things today?
As you wish. But first, off to Cove Lumber.
Need a few small things fixed around the house? Head on over to Cove Lumber. Our associates will help you find anything you need. You don't have to rebuild the house. We just keep you out of the doghouse. And for all you do-it-yourselfers, our staff is here to help you along the way. For all of your needs, your project begins at Cove Lumber. At Car Care Auto Parts, we drive ourselves to deliver the utmost customer satisfaction with excellent product knowledge and a professional staff. With a 7-bay service center, we handle major and minor repairs, getting you back on the road quickly. Our trained staff gets the job done and done right. With a large selection, we provide our customers with the highest quality brands, so you have only one stop to make. For your local authorized hand-cooked dealer, visit Car Care Auto Parts. We keep you driving.
At Toyota, we know the journey is as important as the destination. That's why no detail was overlooked. RAV4 is perfect for your adventures, with plenty of cargo space and available all-wheel drive. And with all these active safety features standard, we're always along for the ride. Now lease a versatile RAV for only $249 a month, or buy with 1.9% APR for 72 months, or take $3,000 cash back. RAV4, what drives you? Toyota, let's go places.
The insurance company is at it again, trying to deny your claim. Tell them you mean business. If you've been injured in an accident, call Marcus and Mack on the Hurt Line right now.
When news is happening in your community, there's one team you can trust. Asking your questions, telling your stories, looking out for you. WTAJ, your news leader. Weeknights at 5, 6, and 11.
CBS, the home of Super Bowl 53.
Welcome back to Perry Wellington Real Estate 4.5. We have got some great listings to share with you now, courtesy of our cinematographer and drone pilots. First up, this is an update, price drop coming up for 257 Fox Ridge in Flinton. Let's take a look at our video here. This one is in Glendale year-round, so it's right outside of Patton there. This is actually my listing. It's a fantastic home. It's just beautiful. So it was $175, and now it's going down to $165. So they're taking 10 grand off of that for you. And it's on a flat lot. They actually bought the extra lot next to it too, so there's a lot of space there. You can pull in an RV. If you got a sailboat, you can put that there as well. And it could be a cozy getaway place or a place to live year-round, and that's where they live year-round. So 2-bedroom, 1.5 bath. The downstairs can also be a 3rd bedroom because there is a access, walkout access there, and the closet and everything. So it's really a beautiful place, guys.
I like the rustic look of it.
Yeah, yeah, they've
really
got the 2 bedrooms upstairs have the vaulted ceilings and French doors going into them, which is really nice. And they have a big back deck, and they will, if you want, include furniture if you have a good price for that. So there you go. If you're interested,
great price.
Give us a call. So BJ and Rob, hello to you. And next up, we're going to head to 378 Washington Street in Hollidaysburg. And this listing, I believe, is what Teresa Laertonda's listing. And I just love the landscaping on this one. And don't you think?
Oh, yeah, it's very beautiful.
And 3 to 4 bedrooms and a beautiful sunken-in room as well in the house. I have not shown it, so I don't know if either of you have, but it looks like a gorgeous place. And the ranch-style homes are what everybody wants right now.
Oh yeah, they're very popular. You're gonna love the drone shot on that too. It really makes the house pop.
Yes,
you can see with the drone.
And the Christmas tree farm goes with it too.
Yeah, it does. Wow, that's very nice. Well, that's a bonus too. And I wanted to show these videos again because right now people are thinking, okay, it's getting into fall, it's starting to get colder, it's getting dark earlier. Should we even bother listing? But you should, right?
You should, because other people are dropping their house off the market, and so that leaves less competition for you.
Yeah, and this is the treatment that you're going to get with Perry Wellington. Not only do you get the 4.5% commission, but you also get the drone video and the 3D tours with properties, if you want it, anything above $150,000 and up. So you get this, and this is our stellar marketing for you at work.
It's incredible, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yep. Just walk right through the house.
Yeah, and we have another one that we wanted to share too. I think this is Adam's listing. This is 718 North 20th Street in Altoona.
This is a gorgeous home, and super attention to detail. Hardwood floors. I mean, just look at this. The landscaping is incredible. This is a raised ranch. It's got 4-car garage. It's got two car garages. It's got 2 family rooms. It's got a sauna. Wait till you see that. We have a picture here of the master bath in this house. It's incredible.
Huge. Yeah, I think there is
It's one of the biggest ones I've ever seen. But all kinds of tile, hardwoods, fireplace. Again, kitchen. They've got a sunroom, and this is like on the edge of Altoona. It's still technically in Altoona, but it really feels like you're in a country. I mean, it's very, very private. Nice sized lot, and again, you're walking back the hallway where they did a big addition.
Walk through the hallway, just on video.
And there's a big off to the right here. You're going to see the master bath. He's going to take you in here.
Wow!
Now you don't see behind here to the right is a sauna.
Wow!
Which got missed, and then there's a circular staircase that goes in this next room. If you go out here, the next room actually takes you down a circular staircase to the family room below.
That's so cool. I love it. Hey, and by the way, I just wanted to mention that Perry Wellington Realty continues to be #1 through the end of August in the Allegheny Highlands Association of Realtors. The stats show that, and we do want to give them credit for those stats.
Yes, January 1 to August 31st, Allegheny Highland Association of Realtors, MLS.
Yes.
Gotta say that.
So there you go. Give us a call if you would like to list, and we'll be right back with some properties that are currently for sale in Perry's Properties.
Check out WTAJ's weather app, Real-Time Radar. Watch your Weather Authority forecast and see what's happening tomorrow and the rest of the week. Download your Weather Authority app, available now from Google Play and the App Store.
I'm Mick O'Hearn. A lot of replacement windows may look the same, but actually there are huge differences in window materials out there. Linda Johnston from Renewal by Andersen is here. Linda, what are the differences?
Well, Mick, wood windows may look beautiful, but they need painting every few years. Aluminum windows conduct heat and cold. Vinyl windows might be maintenance-free, but they warp over time. Andersen recognized there wasn't one product out there that solved the most frustrating window problems.
So, Andersen created Fibrex?
Right. Fibrex is our exclusive composite material. So while wood and vinyl expand and contract a lot, our Fibrex barely expands and contracts at all. That means our weather-tight seals stay weather-tight, even in the worst and most extreme temperature swings.
And the look of your windows is completely customizable.
That's right. We have 9 styles of windows that are available in 9 beautiful colors. You can choose your hardware, your grill styles, and we also have 4 gorgeous styles of Andersen patio doors too.
And it's incredible what your glass can do.
It really is, Mick. Let me demonstrate. I'm going to use this thermometer to get an interior temperature of the room. It's right around 74 degrees. Mick, if you wouldn't mind turning that on, now I'm going to get a reading in front of the heat lamp. And as you can see, it's going up over 300 degrees.
So you're telling me on the inside now?
Right, Mick. From the inside now, with the heat lamp shining through, we're still only at 77 degrees through our Smart Sun glass. So our Smart Sun glass keeps the warm air in your house in the winter and out of your house in the summer.
That's a telling demonstration, Linda. Thank you. Right now, Renewal by Andersen has a huge discount. Buy one window or patio door, get your next one 40% off, and get new windows now, but don't pay anything for a year. No money down, no payments, and no interest for a year. Call to schedule your free window diagnosis. 814-263-5200.
Understanding quantum physics is hard. Learning about a Medicare Advantage plan with UPMC for life is easy. Have a representative come to your home, give us a call, attend a seminar, or visit a mall kiosk.
Knee or hip discomfort, wrist and ankle injuries, back and shoulder pain, all common orthopedic conditions. At Chan Soon Chong Medical Center at Winber, we're enhancing our orthopedic walk-in clinic to better serve you by expanding our operation, extending our hours, and adding more highly trained professionals. No appointment or physician referral needed, and you will only be billed for a specialist visit. Visit or call the Orthopedic Walk-In Clinic at Chan Soon Chong Medical Center at Winber.
Tom Selleck stars in Blue Bloods, CBS Friday, 10/9 Central.
Welcome back to Perry Wellington Real Estate 4.5, home of the 4.5% commission rate. It is that time of the week again, guys. Time to take a look at some of Perry's properties. And Adam said he's doing number 1.
I'm going to lead off. I'm going to be number 1.
Kick it
off.
323 Ridgemont Drive. This is my listing. So
well, you should do it.
Yeah, 4-bedroom, 4-bath. So this is a nice setup. So you basically have ensuite bathrooms for the 2 rooms up on the top floor. There's kind of like on each end of the house, which is really cool. You have a master, which is fantastic. You have this great room.
I love those windows.
Yeah, and you've got that like little walkway that goes between the 2 sides of the house that lets you look out down into the living room with the vaulted ceilings. That's the I think the master bedroom. It's got one of the bedrooms actually being used as an office now, but it has a bathroom right beside it, so that could be another first floor. It gives you 2 first floor bedrooms with baths, which is just fantastic.
Very nice.
It's a very well maintained home, hardwood floors. Just gorgeous. Incredible landscaping. They put a pond in, so it's great views out the back of it, and it's close to everything. It's right, right in Duncansville.
Perfect.
So
Great deal.
Miss that one.
Ooh,
okay, now I'm going to take you to my listing at 210 Axel Street in Hollidaysburg. This is a wonderful house. It's one of the most gorgeous houses I've been in. Every detail was carefully selected and quality crafted, and it was custom built, 5-bedroom, 3.5 bath, but the best thing, it's on 8.71 acres. And it's actually in a development called Scotch Valley Acres, and there are lots available also in the development. Everything, beautiful hardwoods, ceramic and marble tiled floors go from the main entry with a 24-foot tall foyer that leads you to the beautiful staircase that ascends up to the upper level. Outside entertaining, the day I was there, there were deer and there were turkeys that walked right up to the door. And they said, oh, there are pet turkeys. They come every day.
Oh, wow.
Well, we did a luxury trailer video
Yes.
on this, so you have to look at that because the ceilings are just amazing, and it's a gorgeous house. So that didn't do it justice.
No.
And this probably won't do this one justice either. We did mention it earlier. This is 3532 Sylvan Heights Drive in Hollidaysburg, $780,000. This one is on just less than 4 acres now for this property because they did divide up some of the lots. And as we mentioned, there are 2 lots that are almost
they're spoken for, I think,
yeah,
and,
I'm pretty sure they're gone. So you got to move fast on the other ones. But you can still buy this awesome house. This is Frank Lloyd Wright inspired, 5 bedroom, 6 bath. So pretty much every bedroom, has a bathroom, and then of course you have a bonus bathroom, an awesome bar. This is the office that has that custom stonework in there, and this is the dining room, and it has a big great room with vaulted ceilings and pretty much floor-to-ceiling windows in there. It lets in a lot of light. So it's a gorgeous home, and you got to check that out because that's a great price too, I think.
Excellent.
Yep. What's up next?
No, we didn't decide who's going to take this one.
You better because it's yours.
Yeah, okay, well, maybe I'll talk about this. 4448 Admiral Perry Highway in Duncansville. We've updated the photos and the drone for this.
Yeah.
This is the house that sits up on top of 22 when you're going up 4 to 10, and you see that big gated entrance, and you wonder what in the world is behind there. Well, folks, this is your view of what's behind there. This home is on 112 acres. There are 2 outbuildings for vehicles. It's got a outdoor furnace to heat the place. I mean, it's custom built. It's custom crafted.
Oh, it's 28-foot ceilings in that great room there
fantastic
too.
property.
Heated floors. Wow.
They dropped the price a little bit here to $1.1 million. It's just something you have to see. If this is in your price point, you just got to take a look at it. It is on top of the mountain, and it's a retreat, literally.
It is, and this is the master, and the master bath is just about as big as the master bedroom.
Yeah.
It's huge. So those are some really fantastic properties. If you'd like to see more, check out our website. We've got them there for you, along with all the other stuff that you saw on the show today. And we will see you back here next Friday at 4:30 for another edition of Perry Wellington Real Estate 4.5. Have a great weekend.
Perry Wellington Real Estate 4.5 has been brought to you by Perry Wellington Realty. Buy or sell with us and use our moving trucks for free. If you'd like more information about anything you've seen on today's show, visit perrywellingtonrealty.com.
Today's Perry Wellington Real Estate 4.5 was paid for by Perry Wellington Realty.
After an accident, you'd expect the insurance company to pay what's fair. Put a tough, aggressive lawyer on your side.
They got me more than I expected.
Call Marcus and Mack on the Hurt Line right now.
Warehouse clearance sale at American Freight. Take it home today for $50 down with low easy payments. Dining sets from $98. Cooling gel mattress sets from only $169 each piece. Sofas from $198. 2 mattress sets any size from only $298. Save $400 on this sofa and love seat while supply lasts. Back to school deals starting at $98. Why buy online when you can try it before you buy it? Free layaway, same day delivery, and September 30th. Located at 516 West Plank Road.
Who hugged and encouraged you? Who was there when you needed someone? Thousands of foster children, teens, and those with special needs and disabilities need safe and loving families in our communities. Becoming a foster parent may sound overwhelming, but Lifespan Family Services makes it all seem natural. Our training programs and support staff are with you every step of the way. Discover the rewards of being a foster parent and contact Lifespan Family Services of PA and open your home and your heart.
Dinner was great, but the flooring is absolutely amazing.
Thanks. I went to everything underfoot. I was able to get the carpet for the bedrooms, hardwood floor for the house, tile for the bathrooms, and of course, the floor for the kitchen.
Wow, now I need to redo my flooring.
Well, everything underfoot comes out, measure so you can shop, and believe me, there's plenty to shop for.
For your next flooring project, there's only one place that has everything you need. Everything underfoot. Give us a call or stomp in today.
Bargains, bargains, bargains. We got the bargains. Joel Confer Ford of Belfont is home of quality premium bargains. What you drive needs to fit your lifestyle on and off the job, and we'll make your experience hassle-free. Our sales team has over 200 years of combined service. Meet some of our team.
Hi, I'm Ron. Let my 54 years experience get you the right gear ratio in your next truck or 5-star safety for your family. Visit us today.
Joel Confer Ford of Bellefonte, home of quality premium bargains.
Martin Oil Company delivers more than home heating oil. They deliver warmth. For over 50 years, your friends and neighbors have trusted Martin Oil for prompt delivery of premium heating oil. Call when you want fuel or enjoy the peace of mind that comes with automatic delivery. Whether your needs are residential or commercial, Martin Oil is always professional and reliable. Now, Martin Oil's $1,000 Club for heating oil customers can earn you 3% interest plus deep discounts on fuel oil prices. Martin Oil Company, dependable as sunrise.
Bike was wrecked.
The driver came out of nowhere.
Never saw me.
I needed someone with a track record of helping injured bikers.
If you've been injured in a motorcycle accident, call now for the special attention you deserve. Call Marcus and Mac on the Hurt Line right now.
This is Central PA. Central PA Live. Central PA Live.
Good afternoon, everyone, and welcome to Central PA Live. Today is finally Friday, and it's September 14th. I'm Alex Hazard.
And I'm Amanda Kenny.
And today here we have my mom, Teresa's here. Mom, thanks for being here.
You're welcome.
And you know how we always start out the show. You watch all the time. You ready?
Ready?
Today's 2 cents. Hey, Mom, thanks for being here today.
You're welcome. Thanks for having me.
You're in town. We have a great weekend planned. We have a busy weekend planned. Tomorrow we're going to go to the Penn State game during the day, and then we're going to go see the Cirque de la Symphony tomorrow night at the Jaffa Shrine.
Yeah.
And then Sunday, the big event, we're going to go see Elton John.
Pretty exciting.
So with Aunt Melissa and Uncle Donnie, it's going to be a great time.
Can't wait. Pretty exciting.
Yeah. How was the trip here?
Very easy. Piece of cake. There was some construction right before Frankstown, but
construction in PA at the end of summer? I can't believe it. I don't believe you.
It was pretty easy, though. It was nice. I took a little break at about, it's only a 3-hour trip, so about an hour and a half, took a little break.
Yeah.
Stopped at Sheetz. You can always find a Sheetz in Pennsylvania, too. That's the other good thing.
I always say there are 3 things you can count on Pennsylvania. There's tons of churches, Sheetz, and bars.
That's it.
Everywhere, every corner, there's one of those 3 things.
I did not stop at any churches or bars on my way down. Just Sheetz.
And I see that Matt has some things over
here. Yeah, I brought something for you guys.
Thanks, Ma'am.
Alex, of course, I brought you your
my favorite cupcakes.
Jolly Farmer cupcakes. And Amanda got you some flowers. Oh, thank you. You're welcome.
Thanks,
thank you for having me.
Thank you.
Thank you for having me. My mom?
Absolutely. I can't wait to eat those. She brought 3 of them. You'd think that I'd be sharing them with other people here, but
she brought 4 of them, and there's only 3 left, just so everyone knows. Wait, so are they ice cream?
No, they are from a local bakery back home. It's called Jolly Farmer, and they're cupcakes, but they're really good.
They're called cake squares. They take little pieces of cake and then they put lots of spicing on them. Alex grew up right down the street from this place, and they were his favorite all the time.
Sometimes, I don't know if I've ever told you this, actually. There'd be times I'd say I'm going to ride my bike around the block.
They told me. You never did.
I may or may not have made a couple pit stops at Jolly Farmer as I was going around eating the cupcake before I got back around to the house again. Once a fat kid, always a fat kid. Hey, well, Mom, you worked as a teacher for a long time. You're retired now, so you definitely know how kids are. Listen to this. A high school in Michigan has a tradition of allowing their seniors to dress up as pop culture icons for their student ID photos. Well, the class of 2019 did not disappoint. We have a few of them here. It looks like Elle Woods, Princess Leia, and a few others.
Is that from Stranger Things? No, what is that?
I don't know what that one is.
I don't know.
Oh, that's The Sweet Life of Zack and Cody.
We're too old for that.
Yeah, that was after my time. There's Princess Leia. That is such a fun thing.
Yeah, that is really cute.
That is cool that they do that.
And, you know, it's fun, and I think the senior year of high school, they get to do so many things. This one's Michelle Tanner. Look at that.
Oh, that's really cute. Very cute.
Yeah, so... Okay, Morgan, we don't need you to tell us every one of them. She's in her ear going, okay, this one's... only the one... We're not that old. I know Lilo and Stitch. I'm not that out of touch. Well, Mom, you also were a dean of students for a little bit.
I was.
Would you let students do something like this?
I think it's great. I think it's great, especially for their senior year. I think it's absolutely fantastic.
And, you know, actually, my youngest brother is going into his senior year this year. Mark the Shark. What are they doing? Anything special? I don't know.
Not really. They're a little
All I hear about is stupid girlfriend.
She's not stupid, Mark. You don't listen to him. He was elected to homecoming court.
Yes, yeah.
Yes, and they're saying is kind of a big deal, and the IG is the 19 for the 2019. They made the IG for big, the 1 and the 9. So that's their little saying is kind of a big deal.
Oh, that's fun.
He always thought he was kind of a big deal. Sounds like his brother.
Yeah.
We're moving right along here.
Catch up. I want to hear all the stories.
There's so many.
Well, Volkswagen is putting the brakes on the production of its legendary Beetle. The company says the Beetle will be made at its factory in Puebla, Mexico in July 2019, but not before the company makes a final edition series. With the base price tag of more than $23,000, the car entered mass production after World War II, and it debuted in North America in 1949. Experts say the Beetle is now fighting an uphill battle on the market because many consumers prefer SUVs. However, Volkswagen's president still left the door open for bringing the Beetle back someday. So, I don't know, this makes me kind of sad. I can remember looking back and being 16 years old, and the first car I wanted was a Beetle. I didn't get it.
Too. Yeah. Well, I think the
but
trying to make it a little not awkward. No,
do you want to tell everybody what your first car was?
Ooh, what was it?
It was a Saturn.
It was my old BMW.
That was my. Well, I shouldn't. It's still great. Yeah. Hey, mark your calendars. This Monday, we're going to be doing a telethon here on WTAJ. All the proceeds will be donated to the American Red Cross for the Hurricane Florence relief efforts. We have the information provided for you there on your screen, and we hope you can join us and, of course, donate. Now, you'll have the opportunity to call into the station, but you can also come here physically to make a donation as well, or you can find the Hurricane Florence section under the Weather tab on our website, wearecentralpa.com. We'll have more details on this coming up on WTAJ News at 5. Having fun here with you here today, but definitely something serious going on we can't ignore, and we'll go to the commercial break on that. But after the break, Mom's going to make her famous fettuccine Alfredo. You're not going to miss that. We'll see you in a few.
Chief Meteorologist Joe Murgo, your weather authority every night. This seal is a level only achieved by few. It's the highest standard for broadcast meteorologists. In this area, only WTAJ's Chief Meteorologist Joe Murgo and meteorologist Christy Shields are certified. You won't see this seal on any other broadcast meteorologist in the area. Your weather authority delivers the most accurate and reliable forecasts from AMS certified meteorologists. When we say your weather authority, we mean your weather authority. Only on WTAJ, your news leader.
Come and experience an Estate Jewelry Roadshow. Hi, I'm Devin Mullen, owner of Your Jewelry Box. You will find rare examples of all major periods of fine jewelry design. Prices this low have never been offered on this collection. This Friday and Saturday from 10 to 8 p.m. only at Your Jewelry Box, Altoona.
Have you been collecting workers' compensation for 90 days or longer? If so, you may be eligible for a lump sum of money.
When you're injured on the job, you lose more than the ability to earn a paycheck. You're worried about your future, your financial security, and how you'll support your family. While you focus on getting better, it's our job to get you the lump sum settlement that you deserve.
Get off work comp and get on with your life. For a free consultation, call Edgar Snyder & Associates at 1-800-9-4-EDGAR. We're your workers' compensation lawyers.
Hi friends, this is Bobby Kaiser with the Singing Myers family, reminding you to join us each Sunday morning at 8 o'clock for Gospel Notes. 30 minutes of gospel music and message right here on WTAJ.
Looking for the right kitchen cabinetry to express your way of life? Discover the elegant difference of Decora cabinetry from your building center. Decora cabinets from YBC are meticulously handcrafted from solid hardwood and exquisitely finished to set your home apart. Decora cabinets from YBC offer discriminating details at an approachable budget. Visit your local YBC or go online to schedule your free consultation.
We care because we own it. Your building centers.
Come and experience an Estate Jewelry Roadshow. Hi, I'm Devin Mullen, owner of Your Jewelry Box. You will find rare examples of all major periods of fine jewelry design. Prices this low have never been offered on this collection. This Friday and Saturday from 10 to 8 p.m. only at Your Jewelry Box, Altoona.
Hey, I'm Craig Smiley. Join me and Mike Gallagher for Black and Gold today. Each and every week, we'll bring you the highlights from game day, talk about what's going on during the week, and prepare you for kickoff. We'll also take a look back at Black and Gold history, talk some fantasy football, and feature interviews with your favorite players, plus fans sound off. It's all right here on Black and Gold today.
Black and Gold today, Sunday mornings at 11:30 on WTAJ. Brought to you by R.L. Waddell Painting and Decorating. WTAJ, your Nittany Nation station.
Welcome back to Central PA Live. We're over here in the kitchen now. My mom's stuck around with us. Amanda's stuck around as well. And Mom, something that you kind of taught me is that cooking can be easy. You know, I'm not a good cook. I know that I'm not a good cook. And so there's some dishes that anybody can do, and surprisingly, fettuccine Alfredo you think is one of them.
Super easy, super easy. I started with just 4 tablespoons of butter. Now I'm going to put some minced garlic in. Now, at home, I use minced garlic when I'm in a hurry, but I also use fresh garlic. You just chop it up, put it in there. I like the more garlic, the better, probably like a tablespoon. And then you let that cook. And as that's cooking, I add a little salt and pepper to the butter, right?
Yep.
And then here's the part that's really important, is this is just flour. So we put about a tablespoon or 2 of flour in there and mix that around. So as the butter and the flour start bubbling, that's what makes the sauce thick. So as you got to let that bubble just a second, and as that bubbles, you're going to mix it together. You're going to add a little milk. This is it. It's milk, butter, garlic, salt, pepper, and cheese. And that is
that
it.
easy. I always
Isn't
assumed
that
it was
crazy?
really hard.
That's what I thought too. And like I said, this is one of the few dishes that she said, listen, you can make a nice meal, and this is one that you can do. And you know, Mom, there for a second, you mentioned you can chop up the garlic yourself as well. One of the things you like to do in the summertime is actually grow your garlic right in the backyard.
Yeah, I do love my garden.
And so, you know, nice way to get some fresh things in the dish as well.
Yep. So then you're going to let that boil. I don't know if we're going to have time. When this boils, when the butter and the milk boil, you want to let it really sort of thicken a little bit. Then you throw your cheese in.
Okay.
And you're done. That's it.
That's it.
That's it.
So you're gonna, and this is just Parmesan cheese.
This is just Parmesan cheese. I don't like the shaker cheese. I like a little bit fresher of a Parmesan. It makes it a little. It melts nicer.
Yeah, I would think so.
Yeah, and then that is it.
So,
Looks
Mom,
like we need a little more
you know,
pepper.
I was talking about you teaching me to cook, and I actually, surprisingly, I don't think I've actually ever asked you this off air or ever. Who taught you to cook? How did you learn to make this dish?
So, my family owns an Italian restaurant in where we grew up, and the kitchen was always a central part of everything we did.
Yeah.
Every Sunday, my mother made homemade pasta. My grandmother came over and made homemade gnocchis. We made sauce. There was always sauce cooking in our house. It was just wonderful. We had these long posts. My mom would roll out the pasta and then throughout the whole kitchen and dining room that was hanging, draping to dry before we would cook it. And every Sunday we had a family dinner, and it was just wonderful. So I spent a lot of time with my mom and my grandmother. When my mother passed away, my grandmother and I see, look, it's done.
Yeah, oh my gosh.
That is so, Matt, can we just show that? Look at how easy that was. I mean, here on the show, we look at that. We often, kind of have to say, okay, magic of television, pull it out of the oven, it's already done.
No,
we were actually able to make that in the 4 minutes we have here on air.
Cheesy. I'm a big fan of
Isn't that nice?
So the more cheese, the better. Right?
What I did ahead of time was I fried up some chicken tenders and made some broccoli. And I had made this ahead just in case I didn't have time. I don't know if you can get that or not.
You're right over here, Matt. Can we show the finished product here, Mom?
So that was...
Wow.
Not sure where that bowl came from.
Let's just pour some of this fresh stuff right on there.
Sure.
Oh my gosh, that looks just fantastic. Lean that up there, Mom, would you?
Sure thing.
Wow. So that simple, just cheese, flour, salt and pepper, milk, and then you can put some chicken and broccoli in there like Mom did, or don't. And we use homemade pasta.
Yeah, you can put mushrooms. My family likes... Yep.
More cheese.
More cheese, yep. So that's it.
All right, well, that recipe is going to be on our website. Mom, thanks so much for being here and doing this. This is
welcome.
so much fun.
So proud of you.
Coming up next week on the show, we're going to have our American Red Cross Telethon on Monday from noon until 6:30. We hope you join us for that. We're also later on in the weekend, we're going to try some yoga.
Ooh.
And Chef Stefano is going to be here. I just talked to him on the phone a little while ago. I can't wait to tell you what he's going to be making. We'll see you next week. Have a great weekend, everybody.
Bye.
That's it.
Now, your Weather Authority forecast with meteorologist Christy Shields.
Happy Friday. We've been in a dreary weather pattern over the past few days. We'll continue to see some more drizzle tonight, but the weekend is looking better. And we are watching rain next week from the remnants of Hurricane Florence. So let's take a look at those rain chances into Saturday. Really, we're not going to be dealing with much in the way of rainfall. Even into Sunday, we'll actually see some peaks of sunshine during the weekend. So the evening setup for today, we do have a stationary front just sitting off to our east. That has brought in the clouds throughout the entire day today. Going to continue to keep those clouds in our area for tonight with some showers and drizzle. And then as we head into tomorrow, we'll start to see that sunshine. So if you're headed to any of those high school football games tonight, kickoff, temperatures will be in the 70s. Again, cloudy, may have some mist around and drizzle, but by the final whistle, most of that tapers off. Temperatures will be in the upper 60s and will be cloudy with some fog. In your hometown forecast for tonight, as we take a closer look, is for Roaring Spring. We will deal with clouds overnight and that fog into early Saturday morning. Our low temperature tonight in Roaring Spring is going to drop to 63 degrees. And then tomorrow, that front continues to push off the eastern seaboard, and the Hurricane Florence is now moving further to the south, which means for us, we're actually going to see the clouds breaking a little bit tomorrow for some afternoon sunshine, and will stay that way into Sunday before that hurricane tries to make its way back into our region by Monday and Tuesday. So when can you do any yard work? The yards are still soggy, but if there's a chance, it's going to be Saturday and into Sunday. And if you're headed to that Penn State game for tomorrow, noon kickoff, temperatures near 70 degrees, and clouds are going to start to break. But again, we want to keep a heads up on the heavy rainfall that is possible over the entire region, and that's going to happen Monday night into Tuesday as we start to see those remnants of Hurricane Florence headed into our region. We'll be keeping you up to date for the rest of today and into the weekend as well.
We invite you to attend our special estate jewellery event, in which we will feature $1 million of antique, vintage and contemporary jewels brought to you from all over the world to our location for 2 days only. You will find rare examples of all major periods of fine jewellery design. These are truly one-of-a-kind treasures. This collection has something for everyone.
All across the country, people are coming together to speed up what we can learn about health. The All of Us Research Program is calling on 1 million people to join us as we try to change the future of health. For your family, for future generations, for all of us. Visit joinallofuspa.org and find out how you can become 1 in a million.
Live from WTAJ, your news leader. This is your news before 5.
Good afternoon and thanks for watching. I'm Amanda Kenny with your news before 5. This morning, Senators Jake Corman and Wayne Langerhulk hosted a school safety roundtable discussion at Phillipsburg Osceola Middle School. High school students, local law enforcement, and school staff were there to talk about safety concerns specific to their towns and brainstorm about solutions. More than 750 flights have been canceled today as Hurricane Florence hits the North Carolina coast. More than 400 others have been delayed. Nationwide, more than 2,000 flights have been canceled from Wednesday through Saturday. Florence is also causing many airports in the Carolinas to close or suspend operations. Several airlines have waived rebooking fees for travelers affected by the hurricane. There's a recall on Bob Evans Farms sausage links. The company is recalling more than 46,000 pounds of links because they may have hard plastic in them. Bob Evans said the concerns are related to 5 specific products distributed in 12 states. They advise customers to throw them away. The USDA says there haven't been any confirmed reports of injury or illness related to the recalled sausage links. And M&M's, well, they may be expanding their lineup. Mars, which makes the candies, is reportedly introducing 3 new nut-based flavors: English toffee peanut, Mexican jalapeno peanut, and Thai coconut peanut. Now, this is according to the food vlog Snack Chat Live. So far, no official word, though, from M&M's. Still ahead, a unique way to exercise, taking your fitness on the water. We'll tell you more about this workout that's a lot harder than how it looks. But before we go, here is a look into Blair County, courtesy of our Fiore, Toyota, Volkswagen, Audi, Skynet camera.
Buckle up. Close your eyes. We fit together. Kind of a slam dunk. You bet. I'm a new man. We fit together. It's true. Magnum PI series premiere followed by the full season premiere, CBS September 24th.
It's football season, and that means traveling. Book your room at the Quality Inn of Milesburg. Not only are you close to the stadium, you can avoid all of the crowds. We have plenty of room for you and your family, so bring some friends. Grab a hot breakfast before you start the day, or catch the game with us at Finnegan's Sports Bar, located right inside Quality Inn of Milesburg, where we define hospitality. Book your stay for football weekend today.
It's a new year, so how about a new you? Let's start with your smile. At KNC Denture Center, we love that we can make our customers' lives improve by giving them the smile of their dreams. Whether you need to stop in for a cleaning or get fitted for a new set, we know you'll leave happy.
We'll give you something to smile about. KNC Denture Centers.
This is your news before 5.
Welcome back. Meteorologist Mike Dorlow is with me now, and it was not a great day. Kind of cloudy,
gloomy
yucky.
looking, not too great. But it is Friday, so a lot of us are excited about that.
Yeah.
Hoping for a bit of sunshine, though. That's
This
one thing we
weekend.
didn't really get. This weekend, though. This weekend really should be quite nice. But let's take a look outside right now. Still cloudy for a lot of us. A light drizzle, a light shower in some places. Here's a look at our Doppler for our northern counties. Again, most of us just seeing a cloudy sky, muggy feeling outside. Maybe some light drizzle in a few areas there for today. Down towards the south, though, we have a lot of clouds there, a few showers popping up, mainly towards Bedford County. That's where we're seeing a few showers right there. And again, very light in nature, not expecting a whole lot of rainfall for the rest of this evening. As you zoom out here, of course, still keeping a very close eye on now Tropical Storm Florence. It's been downgraded, not a hurricane anymore, but still a lot of rainfall associated with this, and still a whole lot of, I already saw reports about almost 2 feet of rainfall, and we're still expecting another foot of rain in some places there. So again, not a hurricane anymore, but it's now a tropical storm. The winds are now below 74 miles per hour. That's the cutoff for a Category 1 hurricane and also a tropical storm. So again, 70 miles per hour, still moving off towards the west, going to dip down towards the south, and this place, a lot of places it's getting hit really, really, really hard. As we look ahead towards the weekend, still going to stay down towards our south, being downgraded to our low pressure at that point, and then it's going to move up towards our area as we look towards Monday night into Tuesday. And of course, it's still several days away, so we still can't really make sure where exactly it's going to hit. If it moves to our west, we'll see a lot less rainfall. That's what we're kind of hoping for. We don't need any more rain at all. But if it goes a little bit more towards the east and towards the south in this path right here, that's when we could pick up another several inches of rainfall. So again, still a couple days away, but this one model here has it going to the bit more towards the west, and that's where we want that to go. More towards the west, that's where the heavier rain is, and you won't see as much rainfall here in central PA. Again, stationary front sliding off towards our east still. That's kind of blocking us from a few of those rain bands getting thrown up to our way. But overall for our Saturday, cloudy, maybe a few showers for our southern counties. If you're heading towards the Penn State game, just expect a mix of sun and clouds. Really not a bad day tomorrow at all. Really the whole weekend should be quite nice. By the afternoon, a bit more sunshine for our Saturday. Still see Tropical Storm Florence towards our south, and it's going to stay down there for our weekend. So our weekend really should be decent overall. A mix of sun and clouds. Sunday, a bit more sunshine, and then by Monday, that's when we'll notice a few more clouds to be moving in and some more PM to evening scattered showers, and that's when you start to see the remnants of Florence moving in again Monday evening, staying with us Monday night into our Tuesday. Then Tuesday morning should be the day where we'll see a lot more rain. Again, still we can't really tell how much rainfall we could see. If it moves to our west, that's good news. That means we won't see as much, but we'll still see some. Towards our east or more towards our south, that's when we could pick up several inches of rainfall. And again, we do not need that at all.
Absolutely. I did want to ask you, and I didn't want to put you on the spot, but you just told me that Hurricane Florence is now a tropical storm.
Yes,
downgraded. So I was wondering what that could mean for us next week.
Next week, well, it's still downgrading. Once it hits landfall, that is good news. That means it's going to get weaker and weaker, and by the time it gets here, it really should just be is the remnants of it. Kind of like Gordon, even though I was associated with the front, it dropped a lot of rainfall with that front. This will not really associate with the front, so that's some good news. A bit faster moving as well. So again, all depends. It goes to the west, good news, not as much rainfall. More towards our east, a lot of rainfall. Still several days away. By Sunday, we'll have a much better idea of how much rain we could see here in central PA.
All right, thank you, Mike. We'll be right back.
Come and experience an Estate Jewelry Roadshow. Hi, I'm Devin Mullen, owner of Your Jewelry Box. You will find rare examples of all major periods of fine jewelry design. Prices this low have never been offered on this collection. This Friday and Saturday from 10 to 8 p.m. only at Your Jewelry Box, Altoona.
At J&E Guns in Bellefonte, you'll find a knowledgeable, enthusiastic staff ready to provide hands-on customer service in an open, pressure-free environment. Check out our selection of Liberty rifle safes, Cerakote, the world's toughest firearms finish, Yeti brand products, Hornaday reloading products, Magpul parts and accessories, Black Rifle Coffee Company brand coffee. So stop by today at 125 Rock Rimmon Drive in Bellefonte. We're just up the Benner Pike from the Hot Dog House. J&E Guns, handling all the components for the shooting sports.
With these injuries, we are on the hook for a boatload.
I'm going to bury them.
Delay them.
Forever.
Well,
They'll come around.
right.
They always do.
They brought in the law offices of Marcus and Mac.
Could you handle this one?
If you've been injured in an accident, tell them you mean business. Call Marcus and Mac on the Hurt Line right now.
Come and experience an Estate Jewelry Roadshow. Hi, I'm Devin Mullen, owner of Your Jewelry Box. You will find rare examples of all major periods of fine jewelry design. Prices this low have never been offered on this collection. This Friday and Saturday from 10 to 8 p.m. only at Your Jewelry Box, Altoona.
This is your news before 5.
Well, as swimsuit season comes to a close, a new fitness trend is keeping people at the pool year-round. CBS News' Gwen Baumgartner has the story from London.
Reaching down, driving up.
It's an exercise that requires strength, balance, and a bit of humility. James Simpkin is trying Float Fit for the first time, switching up his normal fitness routine of weights and a treadmill.
When you see people do it, it looks, yeah, I could do that. And then when you actually do it, you're like, okay, let's try and get down and not at least once without falling in the pool.
The exercise replicates yoga on water, but there's nothing easy or zen about this workout.
It's high-intensity interval training. It's half an hour, so we make sure that we just keep people moving on and off the board and in and out of the water.
Hips forward.
The class is filled with moves like planks and squats that are done on an inflatable mat. The base offers more support than a pool float, but not much. Thighs burning, calves shaking. One by one, people fall into the pool, including me. Those tumbles into the water burn calories too. Fitness experts say you'll gain more benefits from a routine done on water than by doing the same exercise in the gym.
It's a massive workout. Even just standing without any movement whatsoever challenges the stability of the body so much.
James says while it's certainly challenging,
You need to shock the body, and this was a shock to my body.
he finds it fun, trying to keep his head above water. Gwen Baumgartner, CBS News, London.
Hey, you know, I think our Charlotte Ames actually did a story on that. We have that at our own YMCA in Hollidaysburg. Might be something to check out. All right, thanks so much for watching. WTAG News is up next, but before we go, let's take a look what you can expect ahead in your 5 opener.
Ahead tonight at 5 live, team coverage on Tropical Storm Florence. Hear what the storm's expected to do over the next few days. Plus, local organizations step up to help victims of Florence. Find out what they're doing and how you can lend a hand. And it's Friday. It means it's time for high school football. We'll have a live preview of tonight's game of the week. All that and much more coming up. But first, a check on your local weather.
Your local Ford dealer presents Forecast First from WTAJ.
Good evening, everyone. I'm meteorologist Mike Doyle. It's been another cloudy and muggy day today. A few showers out there overall, mainly for our southern counties. We'll keep the clouds going throughout the night. Tonight's still muggy, still some patchy fog will form tonight and early tomorrow morning. Here's a look at what we expect temperature-wise. 68 degrees around 10 o'clock. Tomorrow morning, 66. Around lunchtime, you notice a bit more sunshine, 73 degrees. I'll let you know how much warmer, how much more sun we'll see this weekend. That's coming up in a few minutes.
Live from your news leader, this is WTAJ News at 5.
Hurricane Florence now downgraded to Tropical Storm Florence. It made landfall overnight. The flooding from that storm surge is just beginning. Good evening. I'm John Clay.
And I'm Amanda Kenny. More than 100,000 people are without power and a number of buildings damaged. Forecasters expect conditions will only get worse. Now we have a live look at Atlantic Beach in North Carolina. You can see the rough waves out there and also gusts of winds just hammering the camera. You can see how shaky it is there. We were going to show you a live camera in New Bern, but it has dropped its live stream. However, we do have some video from there. Rescue crews have pulled out at least 200 people from their homes, and dozens more are still waiting to be rescued.
Yeah, we continue our team coverage tonight as the storm hovers over the coast. We've got crews in Crescent and State College. Our Alex Hazard joins us in the studio with a big announcement. We'll hear from him in a minute, but first meteorologist Mike Doyle gives us a closer look at the storm. Mike?
Yeah, the big news is just a few minutes ago it was downgraded, not anymore a hurricane, a Category 1 hurricane. Now it's a tropical storm. What happens, the winds fell below 74 miles per hour. When that happens below 74, now it's just called a tropical storm. But still, lots of rainfall with this, slowly making its way into northern Carolina, also South Carolina as well. You can see several bands of rain right there. And here's how much rainfall they could pick up in the next couple of days. We're talking over a foot to 2 feet of rain in some areas along Myrtle Beach and also Williamton. So again, this tropical storm is going to sit over the Carolinas for the next couple of days, kind of stall out there, and it's going to dump tons and tons of rainfall. Again, now Tropical Storm Florence will make its way inland and then slowly turn its way up towards the north. And then by late Monday into early Tuesday, that's when we could see it here in central PA. So again, what I mentioned earlier is that if this track goes a bit more towards the west of us, that's good news. It means we will still see rain, but not as much rainfall. If it heads a bit more towards our east or towards our south and takes more of that track, then we'll see a lot more rainfall, and we could have some more serious flooding issues. And again, if that go into our Monday night into early Tuesday morning. A closer look at the rain bands there. Moorheads Beach picked up about almost 2 feet of rain the past 24 hours. Carolina Beach down to Myrtle Beach, you can see it's slowly making its way inland there. Luckily for us here, there's just got a bit of clouds here, a few showers popping up for our southern counties. We'll stay mainly dry for tonight. Muggy though, cloudy. And as you go ahead into tonight, our temperatures will be in the mid to upper 60s. The weekend should be nice. I'll let you know how nice and also a little bit more about that Florence update that's coming up in a few minutes.
All right, thank you very much, Mike. And many in our region are doing what they can to help.
Yeah, we continue our team coverage now. Charlotte Ames, she joins us from Crescent. Now, Charlotte, you caught up with a family there doing their best to make a difference. So how are they helping those affected?
Well, Amanda, a Cambria County man and his stepdaughter are putting together efforts to put together care bags for people affected by Florence, and they're asking area residents to pitch in with donations. Bentley's blessing bags, named after 8-year-old Bentley Padilla, contain everyday items for adult men, adult women, and children. You can donate items such as toothpaste or deodorant. For kids, small toys are also being accepted. Or you can contribute money, and Bentley and her stepdad, Anthony Zabo, will use it to fill the bags.
We always like helping people. We have a couple kids of our own, and we know giving is the big thing, and that's what we teach our kids.
Now, Lang's Real Estate in Crescent, which is where I'm standing, is one of the drop-off places for donations. And Anthony and Bentley will also be at Walmart in Ebensburg tomorrow morning and Walmart in Altoona tomorrow afternoon accepting donations. You can also find more information on how you can contribute on wearecentralpa.com. Live in Crescent, Charlotte Ames, WTAJ News.
All right, thank you very much, Charlotte. And we certainly want to do our part as well here at WTAJ.
Absolutely, and we invite you to join us. Our own Alex Hazard joins us now with more on how. Alex?
Hey guys, WTAJ is partnering with the American Red Cross to host a telethon raising money for hurricane relief efforts. If you want to donate, the telethon is this Monday from 12 until 6:30 p.m. All the money will go directly to the American Red Cross to distribute and get much needed supplies. As we've been saying, Florence has caused widespread flooding and has left hundreds without power, and most are unable to return home. We caught up with Ken Geary, the executive director of the American Red Cross Pennsylvania Mountains chapter, who says the Red Cross already has some volunteers in place but could use as much help as they can get.
We have no feel for it. You know, it could be weeks, months that these people are going to be out of their homes. Homes could be destroyed, unlivable. So, yeah, it's going to be a long-term effect on the people of that area.
Again, if you'd like to donate, and it is very much needed to help those in need, our telethon will be on Monday. All you have to do is call in or even stop by here from noon until 6:30. You can also look on our website. We'll have a link posted on wearecentralpa.com. Back to you, John and Amanda.
All right, Alex, thank you. Well, 24 Red Cross workers from the greater Pennsylvania area are now on the East Coast to help people whose world has just been turned upside down from the now tropical storm Florence.
Yeah. Fortunately downgraded there. David Kaplan spoke to an experienced Red Cross worker who's ready to join that group now, who went to Puerto Rico twice last year after Hurricane Maria. David, tell us more about Hope.
John, Hope Roten with the American Red Cross here in central Pennsylvania says helping someone impacted by a hurricane or a natural disaster reminds you why you signed up for a humanitarian organization in the first place. Hope Roten, executive director at the Mid-Central Pennsylvania chapter for the American Red Cross, says they felt the appreciation from Puerto Ricans immediately.
I remember landing in the airport in San Juan and people in the airport standing up and clapping for us. Enrolled kind of the Red Cross cavalry, and they knew that we were there to help.
Help was passing out emergency supplies like water, flashlights, and bug spray. On Roten's second trip to Puerto Rico just 2.5 weeks later, she helped with other needs.
We would try to speak with people of influence, whether that was a pastor, a teacher, people who really understood the intricacies of their community, and we would ask them kind of the needs of the people that they had.
She says those needs would get passed on to the Red Cross Mass Care Team in San Juan. Roten says as a Red Cross worker, you go on these trips to give other people hope, but the victims end up giving you hope. She says she hopes to deploy to Florence. In State College, David Kaplan, WTAJ News.
Thank you, David, and we'll continue our coverage throughout our shows.
Yeah, we have updates from the National Guard in a report from Harrisburg, and we'll show you some other areas deeply impacted by Florence. Remember, WTAJ is your weather authority, and if you miss anything, just head to our website, wearecentralpa.com, and click on the Hurricane Florence tab under Weather.
Well, Senators Jake Corman and Wayne Langerhall hosted a school safety roundtable discussion at the Phillipsburg Osceola Middle School. The high school students, local law enforcement, school staff talking about safety concerns specific to their towns. They brainstormed some solutions. Senator Corman says ideally the school safety conversations about preventative measures, and he says he got some good safety ideas from this diverse group.
Listening to some of the administrators talk about the high stress of testing, for not the school itself or your grades, but for accountability measures. That was an interesting point I hadn't heard before. Someone saying make the kids love their school.
All right, now tomorrow Penn State will face off against Kent State at Beaver Stadium.
That means it's Blue-White Friday. Our Casey Cants visited Quaker Steak and Lube in State College today with former Nittany Lion Keith Conlon and has more on the upcoming game.
It is another edition of Blue-White Friday coming to you from the Quaker Steak and Lube in State College. Casey Cants here with Keith Goon Conlon. Goon, always good to see you, my friend. Penn State put it on Pitt last week, no doubt about that. Second half especially. This is a game that we talked about quite extensively, a rivalry week. I like it. There's a lot of hype to it, but you have to think there's going to be needing more of a competitive edge to that game if it's going to continue past next year.
Absolutely. Penn State really handed it to Pitt last week, and I mean, if you're a Pitt fan or a Pitt player or in the Pitt program, you got to be a little bit embarrassed by that performance out there. They were just beaten in every facet of the game, coaching especially. They didn't look well coached out there, and for Narduzzi to walk around and act the way he does and talk, the way he talks and acts, and and you're not going to have your team prepared. You want it to be a big rivalry, and it's your big game of the year, and it looks like your guys quit by the end of the game. That doesn't bode well for Pitt.
Now, they'll play one more time next year. After that, we're not really sure. I mean, is that something as a former player that you would like to see continue? Can it even continue, like you were just saying?
Well, down the road, I mean, I think the contracts are right. I think we're locked up for the next 4 or 5 seasons with out-of-conference games. And I like what Coach is trying to do and Sandy Barber is trying to do, and that's like get around the state, get some old rivalries going for a couple years here, bring Temple back, bring West Virginia back, bring Pitt back, get around the state and old rivalries is the way to do it. Not play them every year. I mean, I like to play Pitt every year, but again, it's as Coach said, it's like playing Akron or Toledo, in my opinion. I mean, it looked like that last week.
Yeah, it certainly did. The second half, certainly. Hey, if you're not going to the game tomorrow, if you don't have tickets, I'll tell you what, Quaker Steak and Lube's the spot, man. Look, we got the wings, we got the chips. They set us up real nice here. We've got a lot more to talk about. Penn State taking on Kent State tomorrow at noon at Beaver Stadium. We'll break that game down a little bit coming up shortly. Stay with us.
Thank you, KC and Keith. Remember, WTAJ News is your Nittany Nation station.
You can stay up to date and find any stories you missed by heading to our website, wearecentralpa.com, and clicking on the Nittany Nation tab.
A popular pedestrian bridge in Altoona is getting a facelift. It is going to cause some closures you need to know about. Crews are working on the 12th Street pedestrian bridge this coming Monday. That's going to cause portions of it and roads underneath it to be shut down temporarily. Officials say it includes a turning lane on 10th Avenue and 12th Street right near the IDA Tower, and 12th Street from 10th Avenue and to 11th as well. The IDA Tower parking lot's going to stay open. Portions of the exterior walkways right near the IDA Tower will be closed to pedestrians, and detours will be there in place. The project's expected to last through December.
A business in Cambria County is looking to hire more than 100 people. Convergys Corporation, a customer management agency, is hiring for its contact center in Johnstown. To help fill those positions, several job fairs will be next week back to back. Now, the first is on Monday from 10 a.m. until 1 at the Oakhurst Community Room in Johnstown. Tuesdays will be at Penn State Highlands Community College in Evansburg at 11 a.m. until 2. Now, this last one will be on Wednesday at the Holiday Inn in downtown Johnstown from 2 p.m. until 6. On-site training will be available. Anyone interested can also apply online.
I'm still tracking a bit of drizzle and some clouds for tonight. The weekend actually looks to be quite decent, but then next week. Monday and a Tuesday, we do expect to see some rain in the remnants of Florence. And speaking of Florence, and this Monday, we are partnering with the American Red Cross to host a telethon raising money for those impacted by Hurricane Florence, now Tropical Storm Florence. Please, if you can, call in or visit the station to make a donation between noon and 6:30 p.m. We'll be right back.
Look, if you're not the lead dog, the scenery never changes. That's why this is the view for every other full-size pickup. And this year, it's deja vu all over again. Because only the Ford F-150 gives you best-in-class torque, best-in-class payload, and you got it, baby, best-in-class towing. This is the big dog. This is the Ford F-150. It doesn't just raise the bar, pal. It is the bar.
Get a Built Ford Tough F-150 with $11,000 in total savings plus $750 Ford Dominance cash. Only from your neighborhood Ford store.
Hurt on the job? We've helped thousands of injured workers get the work comp benefits they deserve. Contact us now if you've been denied work comp or if the insurance company is threatening to stop your benefits. For a free consultation, call 1-800-9-4-EDGAR.
Welcome to Better Hearing.
Even mild hearing loss can lead to emotional isolation and cognitive decline. The experts at Lemmy Audiology will help you restore independence, social interaction, and rediscover your active lifestyle. Call 941-7770 today.
I'm embarrassed by the amount of security that members of Congress have when our children, when our teachers go to school every day and are not protected. We have men with machine guns protecting us. We have metal detectors at every turn, as if the member of Congress life is more important than somebody's son or daughter. We should send every metal detector that we have in Washington to schools around the country. And if we can't put kids before Congress, then shame on us. I'm Lou Barletta, and I approve this message.
Hey, it's Billy Kinder, host of Big Billy Kinder Outdoors, and I'm looking forward to seeing you at the Central PA Outdoor and Sports Show, September 22nd and 23rd on the grounds of No. 1 Cycle Center, Harley-Davidson, just 5 miles east of State College. Come see hunting and fishing products, guns, gear, motorcycles, power sports, trucks, everything for the outdoor and sports enthusiasts. Plus, there'll be live demonstrations and workshops all weekend long, featuring top experts and so much more. Check out the Facebook page at Central PA Outdoor and Sports Show.
Millions of fans have made this show their rock holiday tradition. Trans-Siberian Orchestra, live in concert, presented by Hallmark Channel. Friday, November 16th, Bryce Jordan Center. Tickets on sale now at Ticketmaster.com. Don't miss Trans-Siberian Orchestra's Ghosts of Christmas Eve.
Have you been collecting workers' comp for 4 months or longer and want to settle for a lump sum of money?
For a free consultation, call 1-800-9-4-EDGAR. Your workers' compensation lawyers.
See if it's time to get off comp and get on with your life.
See where storms are hitting central Pennsylvania by downloading the WTAJ News app. Tap the icon, then scroll down to weather and see what happens in your neighborhood anytime. Available now from Google Play and the App Store. Bathfitter is a proud sponsor of WTAJ News. Live from your news leader, John Clay, Amanda Kenny, and weather with Chief Meteorologist Joe Murgo. WTAJ News at 5 continues.
Tropical Storm Florence making landfall, bringing with it high winds and a massive storm surge.
Many areas in North Carolina are dealing with severe flooding. Our correspondent Bree Jackson spoke with FEMA today and has more details from Washington, D.C.
FEMA says it's working with NOAA, the Department of Defense, and other federal agencies to assist with response efforts. Now, forecasters say this is a slow-moving storm, and it is expected to drop several feet of rainfall in certain areas. And to put this into perspective, emergency crews say that the total rainfall could end up being similar to Hurricanes Dennis and Floyd combined. Now, those storms hit the Carolinas back in 1999 and caused heavy flooding and damage. Officials warn this is only the beginning of Florence, and conditions are expected to get worse over the weekend.
We have to set those expectations. This is going to be a duration. Power will be off, infrastructure will be damaged or destroyed, homes will be damaged or destroyed. So we need your help in level setting those expectations.
The Department of Health and Human Services says it has hundreds of medical personnel on the ground to help people that may have medical needs. In addition, the military says that it has high water rescue vehicles prepared to go out to help pull people out of the flood zones if needed. In Washington, Bree Jackson.
Thanks, Bree. And we've been saying Florence has caused widespread flooding and left hundreds without power already. Most are unable to return home. So this coming Monday, we're partnering with the American Red Cross to host a telethon. It's going to raise money for those impacted by Hurricane Florence, rather Tropical Storm Florence now. If you can, please call in or visit the station to make a donation between noon and 6:30 p.m. on Monday.
All right, Mike, no longer Hurricane Florence,
Yes.
literally just downgraded to
Yeah.
a tropical storm. But what exactly does that mean?
It just means the winds are now below 74 miles per hour. So to get Category 1 status needs to be 74 or above miles per hour. And now it's below that at 70. So it's still dropping lots and tons of rain. A few cities, Morehead City, North Carolina, picked up just shy of 20 inches of rain. Oriental, North Carolina, 20 inches of rain there. Wilmington, North Carolina, 4.7 inches of rainfall. So that's just some cities. And again, the winds aren't as strong, but it still has lots of rain. Very slow moving, going to make its way into South Carolina in the overnight hours. So again, 70-mile-per-hour winds right now, moving west at 3 miles per hour. Here's what we do expect. It will continue to move off towards the west, so northern part of South Carolina still going to see several inches of rainfall. As we go into the weekend, it'll start to make its way up towards the north into West Virginia. And then by Monday night to Tuesday, this is just what one model is saying track-wise, move through central PA. Late Monday into early Tuesday. That's what we're kind of expecting. But what I'm going to say here is if the tropical storm does move off towards the west more into Ohio, that's some good news for us. We'll still see rain, but not as much rain. If it moves off towards the east, hugs, between the red line and this gray line right here, and moves off towards that way, well, then that's when we could pick up several inches of rainfall Monday night into Tuesday. So still several days away, still uncertain, but what we are kind of certain about is between Monday, Tuesday, and early Wednesday morning, that is when we'll see how much rainfall, but we don't know how much rain we're going to actually get with that storm. Satellite and radar clouds for us, a few showers down towards our south. Actually should be a quite decent evening. Just a bit muggy on the muggy side and a bit cloudy as well. Temperatures now mid to upper 70s. Just too much clouds out there to really break into the 80s. Dew points are still high, so it's still kind of muggy feeling outside. Upper 60s to the lower 70s. For tonight, mid to upper 60s, cloudy. Some fog will form in the valleys and some drizzle in some places for tonight. Future track still has a stationary front towards our south. As we zoom out a little bit more, you can see the top of Tropical Storm Florence. Still down towards the south, slowly going to make its way through the Carolinas, but our weekend again should be nice. Saturday morning, a bit more clouds. By the afternoon, a bit more sunshine. Then Sunday we'll see a mix of a sun and cloud mix. We are heading to the Penn State game tomorrow around noon. Just expect a few clouds in the beginning of the game, then a bit more sunshine in the afternoon. Our temperatures upper 60s to the 70s at that time. So again, for tomorrow, here's what we're expecting. Upper 70s to the lower 80s. Clouds in the morning, a bit more sunshine in the afternoon. Again, Penn State kickoff right around noon. Our temperatures in the lower 70s. Clouds break and again, a lot more sunshine in the afternoon. So our weekend really should be quite nice. But as we look towards Monday and Tuesday, that's what I mentioned. That's when we could see the remnants of Florence move in. We're going to see some evening showers, scattered showers for a Monday, then into early Tuesday morning, and then throughout Tuesday. That's when we'll see more of that storm move through central PA. Again, if it moves more towards the west over Ohio, that's better news for us. It means we'll still see rain, but not as much rain. If it moves a bit more towards the east of us and more of the south of us, that's when you could pick up several inches of rainfall. So we'll have a better idea when you get a little bit closer. By Sunday, we should have a good idea of how much rainfall we could see. Again, here's how much rainfall they could pick up towards our south due to Tropical Storm Florence right now. Anywhere from about 1 to 2 feet of rain. Of course, we won't see that much, but we will see some rain. More details about that coming up in a few minutes.
Thanks, Mike. Low-fat milk is better for your health than whole milk, right?
Well, coming up in HealthCast, a new study on how dairy products affect your heart, and the results may surprise you.
WTAJ Sports Beat, Friday nights, high school football. Sports Beat, Fridays at 11:10. Only on WTAJ, your news leader. Brought to you by 5-Star Mitsubishi.
Prime Sirloin features our breakfast buffet every Friday, Saturday, and Sunday morning, 7:30 a.m. to 10:30 a.m. Enjoy fresh, made-to-order breakfast favorites for the whole family. Prime Sirloin, the area's best variety, all under one roof.
Joel Confer Toyota in State College has been taking care of Toyota customers for over 40 years. Joel Confer, Corey Confer, Seth Confer, Toyota Service, Joel Confer Certified Collision Center, Toyota Care, Owners Rewards Program, Toyota Rent-A-Car, Toyota Certified Used Vehicles, Joel Confer Auto Detailing. Joel Confer Toyota in State College has been taking care of Toyota customers for over 40 years.
Here I am, the ghost in the room, looking out the window, chasing the moon. Listen to the story I'm about to tell. Behold, behold, the Grand Hotel. Behold, behold, the Grand Hotel. Behold and welcome to the Grand Hotel.
At Car Care Auto Parts, we drive ourselves to deliver the utmost customer satisfaction with excellent product knowledge and a professional staff. With a 7-bay service center, we handle major and minor repairs, getting you back on the road quickly. Our trained staff get the job done, and done right. With a large selection, we provide our customers with the highest quality brands, so you have only one stop to make. For your local authorized hand-cooked dealer, visit Car Care Auto Parts. We keep you driving.
With Diamond Cabinetry from your building center, it's all about simplicity and ease of use. Diamond Cabinetry from YBC offers the solutions you're looking for with unique fingertip features, top-notch construction, architectural accents, including moldings, embellishments, plus door styles and finishes to wake up your design senses. Visit your local YBC or go online to schedule your free consultation.
We care because we own it. Your building centers.
Welcome to Prime Sirloin Buffet, with nearly 100 homemade favorites made daily. A family environment offering an all-you-can-eat special each night of the week. Call us to cater your next event. Prime Sirloin Buffet, the area's best variety, all under one roof.
Show off your tailgating spirit in the Best Tailgate Photo Contest. Submit your favorite tailgating photos at wearecentralpa.com and you could win our grand prize, the Best Tailgate Photo Contest, sponsored by Bake Shop Bakes.
Health South is a proud sponsor of WTAJ News. WTAJ News continues.
For years, we've been told that low-fat dairy products are better for your heart. But now new research shows that whole-fat dairy may be good for the heart and help you live longer. Charlotte Ames has more details in today's HealthCast.
David Kaiser enjoys a glass of milk every day.
I grew up drinking milk. It's more flavorful than water, but healthier than most other flavored drinks like soda and things like that.
Now, a new study published in The Lancet finds 3 servings of dairy per day is linked to lower rates of cardiovascular disease and death.
The study was specifically looking at whole-fat dairy, which is something that traditionally has been kind of like demonized and said is not good for us.
Registered dietitian Alyssa Rumsey says that's because of the higher fat content. The study also found people who only ate and drank whole-fat dairy had lower rates of death, heart disease, and stroke compared to those who had less whole-fat dairy. The study looked at 130,000 people in 21 countries. While more research is needed to confirm the link, Rumsey says adding some extra whole-fat dairy can be part of a healthy diet.
If you have a good balance with fruits and vegetables and whole grains and lots of the unsaturated fats, so the fats that have very beneficial effects on cholesterol and on our health, then having whole milk dairy or the fat from dairy is probably not going to be a problem.
Rumsey says full-fat dairy products can often be a healthier option since many low-fat products have more added sugar for taste. With HealthCast, Charlotte Ames, WTAJ News.
One serving of dairy in the study was defined as about 8 ounces of milk or yogurt, a half-ounce slice of cheese, or a teaspoon of butter. Coming up, we continue our team coverage of Tropical Storm Florence. We have a report from our state capital.
This Monday, we're partnering with the American Red Cross, hosting a telethon to raise money for those impacted by Tropical Storm Florence. If you can, please call in or visit the station and make a donation between noon and 6:30.
CBS, the home of Super Bowl 53.
Can't get to a lawyer's office? Marcus and Mack will come to your home, hospital, or place of work so you can get the legal help you need.
Marcus and Mack.
They had an office near me. They even came to my house. Call Marcus and Mack on the Hurt line right now.
Are you looking at sprucing up your property this fall with some new trees or shrubs? The experts at Wheatfield Nursery want you to know that fall is for planting. Come see our large selection of trees, shrubs, perennials with great fall savings. Wheatfield Nursery also carries fall decor and, of course, our huge selection of mums.
Wheatfield Nursery, how your garden grows.
Experience the Mountain Playhouse, Pennsylvania's oldest professional stock theater housed in an 1805 grist mill. Located just outside of Jennerstown, enjoy its scenic beauty, charm, and style while being entertained by a professional acting company performing exciting musicals and comedies this 2018 season. The Mountain Playhouse proudly presents the romantic comedy One Slight Hitch, September 18th through September 30th. Buy your tickets today at mountainplayhouse.org.
G&R Excavating and Demolition is more than just demolition and excavating. Every demolition generates all kinds of treasure that can be passed on to you. G&R's warehouse is chock full of new and used items such as doors, windows, lighting fixtures, appliances, furniture, and a whole lot more. Commercial or residential, all yours for pennies on the dollar. Be sure to check out the hotel next door. It's 4 floors of antiques and rare treasures. G&R Excavating and Demolition, the professional home wreckers. 900 Pennsylvania Avenue in Tyrone.
There are a lot of fun things about working at Ashley Home Store, and one of the best perks is the discount.
And we want you to enjoy it too.
So our Ashley Home Store employee pricing is now available to everyone.
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 Right now, our discount is your discount.
And we're so excited to share it with you.
Take advantage of the Ashley employee pricing event happening now for up to 25% off your furniture purchase.
Or 60 months with no interest.
Ashley Home Store. This is home.
In 1925, my great-grandfather, R.P. Good, established Alto Rest Park for the purpose of honoring and celebrating life.
4 generations later, our family is still caring for our community's cherished memories and cultivating the beautiful landscape God has entrusted to us. We know making final arrangements is a complex and emotionally demanding task, so call us. We're here to provide clarity and guidance so you can have peace of mind.
Can't get to a lawyer's office? Marcus and Mack will come to your home, hospital, or place of work so you can get the legal help you need. Tell them you mean business. Call Marcus and Mack on the Hurt line right now.
Low rates, low closing costs. Snare & Associates Mortgage Services.
Harold Shepley and Associates presents Forecast First from WTAJ.
Good evening, everyone. I'm meteorologist Mike Doyle. It's been a cloudy day for us. A few showers mainly for our southern counties earlier today. Most of us are dry right now. Tonight, the clouds will stick with us. Maybe a shower in some places. Some fog will form in the overnight hours, and we'll have a damp start for tomorrow morning. But by tomorrow afternoon, notice this, a bit of sunshine. So our clouds will break apart by lunchtime or so. 73 degrees will top out in the lower 80s tomorrow. I'll tell you how long this nice weather will stick around. That's coming up in a few minutes.
Live from your news leader, this is WTAJ News at 5:30.
Heavy rain and winds hit the southeastern coast overnight as now Tropical Storm Florence makes landfall.
North Carolina was one of the hardest hit places because it was directly in the storm's path. We have team coverage tonight from Harrisburg. But first, let's check in with our meteorologist, Mike Doyle, for a closer look at the storm. Mike?
Yeah, here's a live look outside. Still, the hurricane, Tropical Storm Florence, did make landfall earlier this morning around 7 o'clock, and it was a hurricane when it did make landfall. Here's a live look outside towards Atlantic Beach, North Carolina. You can see how shaky it is. Some heavy rain coming down. The surf is quite strong out there, and it's just a very slow-moving storm, but it did just get downgraded about a half hour ago. and that just means the winds are now below the hurricane strength, 74 miles per hour. Our winds right now at 70. Winds, it's moving west at 3 miles per hour, but a whole lot of rain with this. Some cities already picking up about 1 to 2 feet of rain. And as it goes through the weekend, slowly making its way into northern South Carolina. Here's how much rainfall a few cities did pick up. Oriental, North Carolina, just over 20 inches of rain. Morehead City, just shy of 20 inches. Wrightsville Beach, just shy of 19 inches of rainfall. And that's just way too much rain. Here's how much rainfall they could still pick up as we go into this weekend. Again, Tropical Storm Florence slowly making its way into northern South Carolina. You can see this dark and this black and this blue popping up here. You can pick anywhere from about 17 inches in Myrtle Beach. Florence, 25 inches of rainfall through the weekend. So that's some very scary, dangerous stuff down there. It will slowly make its way up towards the north throughout the weekend. Then by Monday night and early Tuesday, that's when we could see the remnants of Florence moving its way into central Pennsylvania. Again, if it moves its way off towards the west, that is some good news. We'll still see rain, but not as much rainfall. If it moves off towards the east and southeast, that's when we could see a lot more rainfall again Monday night and early Tuesday morning. Still too far out to see how much rainfall we could see with this storm here, but I'll let you know how our weekend is going to be shaping up and also what we can expect next week. That's coming up in a few minutes.
Thanks, Mike. There are a lot of Pennsylvanians heading south to help with the recovery.
Yesterday, members of the Pennsylvania National Guard were deployed to South Carolina. Matt Heckel has more from Harrisburg.
More than 25 members of the Pennsylvania National Guard were sent to McEntire Joint National Guard Base in South Carolina right as Hurricane Florence was about to make landfall. At the Joint Emergency Operations Center at Fort Indiantown Gap, members of the Pennsylvania National Guard have spent the last week tracking Hurricane Florence.
It culminated yesterday with us launching aircraft, crews, and support troops down to South Carolina.
On Thursday, more than 25 members of the PA National Guard were deployed to South Carolina, along with 6 Fish and Boat Commission rescue technicians.
Certainly right now they're what we call hunkered down, waiting for the storm to pass.
At that point, they'll be launching aircraft. 4 helicopters were also sent to conduct rescue missions.
If there are folks that are in danger, we'll send our aircraft to actually go and pull those folks off roofs or do what we need to do.
When the storm finally passes in the next few days, those Guard members will continue working.
We'll be transporting personnel, moving supplies, doing whatever the governor of South Carolina needs our folks to do.
Brigadier General David Wood says the PA National Guard is trained and ready to help.
We're here, we're ready, and we'll continue to stay on the job until we're just no longer needed.
And the Pennsylvania National Guard remains on alert, and more members could be deployed if needed. At Fort Indiantown Gap, I'm Matt Heckel, WTAJ News.
All right, thanks, Matt, and we will continue our coverage throughout the shows tonight.
Yeah, we've got updates from the National Guard and a report from Harrisburg. We're going to show you other areas impacted from Florence. And remember, WTAJ News is your weather authority. If you miss anything, just head over to our website, wearecentralpa.com. Click on the Hurricane Florence tab under Weather.
A heads up for drivers who use the Pennsylvania Turnpike. The turnpike will be closed in both directions from Bedford exit 146 to the Breezewood exit 161 from 11:30 tomorrow night until 5 a.m. Sunday. The closure is for crews to safely remove the bridge that carries traffic on Hazlitt Street in West Providence Township, Bedford County. During the closure, expect higher traffic volumes on detoured roads. For more information about the detours, head to wearecentralpa.com.
As winter approaches, high school students from 33 local schools will again spread awareness about making room for snow plows. Students in Bedford, Blair, Cambria, Huntington, and Somerset all come up with the design and paint a PennDOT plow blade. Students will paint 35 plows by October 17th, then compete for title of Best in County and Fan Favorite. To see a list of the schools that are participating, head over to this story at our website, and you can look under the Local News tab.
Well, this month we'll be celebrating Hispanic Heritage Month. Our correspondent Chad Bummett kicks us off with more on a national monument dedicated to the Hispanic culture.
Sitting on 20 acres, the National Hispanic Cultural Center is a monument, a learning center, and a stage for the performing and visual arts.
What we're here to do is celebrate culture. And culture is just the collection of customs and traditions. And when you celebrate those customs and traditions, you're really valuing the people who carry them on.
The center hosts 280,000 people every year from around the globe, with a multitude of attractions for all ages and interests.
Whatever day of the week it is, we have something for people. They can come and research their genealogy in our library.
Among the many features of the Cultural Center is the Roy E. Disney Center for Performing Arts, which houses 3 theaters.
And they range from ballet folklorico dance performances to mariachi concerts, and then also looking at contemporary arts in Hispanic cultures.
And just across the breezeway is the center's art museum, which hosts 3 distinct galleries.
One houses our permanent collection, our permanent art collection. The second is a community gallery for New Mexican artists only. And the third is a much larger gallery that does traveling art shows from other institutions and large art shows that we curate ourselves.
NHCC is the most comprehensive institution of its kind in the United States, and its mission is more important now than ever in its 17 years of existence.
Even for people of Latino and Hispano descent, when they visit the Cultural Center, they learn something new about themselves.
Chad Brummett reporting.
Hey, Alex Hazard here over in the Central PA Live Studios. You might want to use this commercial break to get a box of tissues, a love story you're not going to want to miss after the break. Also, I want to make sure to remind you that Monday we're partnering up with the American Red Cross to host a telethon raising money for those impacted by Tropical Storm Florence. Please, if you can, call in or visit the station to make a donation between noon and 6:30 then.
Bathfitter is a proud sponsor of WTAJ News. When heavy rains and flooding covered our area, only WTAJ News had certified broadcast meteorologists keeping you informed. For severe weather coverage, WTAJ, your weather authority.
Stressed out? That's how you'll feel when you're hurt in an accident. The insurance company may give you the runaround. That's where we can help. We take over the legal hassle so you have one less thing to stress about. For a free consultation, call 1-800-9-4-EDGAR.
My dad, I consider one of the best dads out there. I think what makes him one of the best senators is how much he's involved in his community and how much he cares about people. He seems to fight for what he believes is right and trying to make Pennsylvania a better place and trying to bring the community together. But he makes sure to put us first. He makes me so proud that he cares so much about us. He's probably the most loving dad I've ever met.
Introducing Papa John's Italian Hero Pizza with a creamy Italian sauce plus 5 toppings and 4 cheeses. It's like an Italian hero sandwich on a pizza. Get a large for just $10. Download the app or order at papajohns.com.
The only thing better than a low price is a VIP price. Hurry to Wolf Furniture and get 3 days of VIP savings. Start with our everyday low sale price, then get the discount that our families get. An extra 25% off all furniture and mattresses, which makes this popular sofa on sale for $8.99 now $6.74. Plus 1 year interest free with nothing down and free delivery with qualifying purchase. We wouldn't do all that for just anybody. Welcome to the family. VIP savings this weekend at Wolf Furniture.
Fiore Toyota is celebrating its 28th anniversary and is looking forward to serving you for the next 28 years. Save big with model year-end clearance deals during our 28th anniversary sale. Check them out at GoFioreToyota.com and don't forget to click the WOW button for a great low price on a new Toyota. Fiore Toyota gives you a lifetime warranty, a really low WOW price, and a big inventory of new Toyotas to choose from. Wow! Don't miss these savings at our 28th anniversary sale. Fiore Toyota, your lifetime warranty dealer.
Imagine taking off on a vacation whenever you want. See every major brand from pop-ups to motorhomes at America's largest RV show. Compare over 1,000 models all in one place with special show prices. No matter where you're coming from, it's worth the trip.
Frustrated? When you're hurt in an accident, dealing with the insurance company can leave you at your wit's end. Let us take over the hassles and paperwork so you can focus on what's most important, getting better. For a free consultation, call 1-800-9-4-EDGAR.
Live from your news leader, John Clay, Amanda Kenny, and weather with Chief Meteorologist Joe Murgo. WTAJ News at 5:30 continues.
Welcome back. We're going to have a full slate of high school football games for the Sports Beat tonight.
And one team has made a big turnaround and earned a spot in our game of the week. We're going to send it out to our sports director, Peter Terpstra, in Cambria County.
Hey guys, I am out here in Crescent. Right before our game of the week, we have Penn Cambria hosting Bedford. Let's bring in head coach John Franco of Penn Cambria. Coach, you guys are 3-0 right now. You have a pretty extensive coaching history. You coached at Tyrone, won a state title there, coached at Altoona, and you took over this program last season. And you guys just ended a 15-game losing streak. What have you seen since you came here? What has changed that helped you guys turn this thing around?
Well, we don't have enough time here to go over that, but
yeah, okay, fair enough.
You have to change the culture, and really, get the kids to do things our way. And we really have a great senior class this year that have bought in completely. And the reason we started out strong is because of our seniors. They've been tremendous so far.
And obviously, I spent a little bit of time talking about you, but you guys are 3-0. What is it about these kids that have started off so well?
Well, they've made plays, and that's the biggest difference between this year and last year. We have people stepping up and making plays at the right time, and you win football games by players making plays. I mean, you can have the greatest coaches in the world; it doesn't mean a thing. Have witnessed last year, but. These kids came through and just made some great plays. They've worked extremely hard, and I'm proud up to this point. But it's a long season, and we are still in the beginning stages of growth, and it's a step-by-step process. And each week it's a little bit tougher, but that's okay. That's the progression that you need if you want to develop a good program.
All right, coming up tonight, Coach, we appreciate it. Bedford and Penn Cambria. Thank you for joining us. Good luck tonight. That is at 7 p.m. We'll have more on this game coming up in sports at 6. Reporting from Crescent Field, Peter Terpstra, WTAJ Sports.
Thanks, Pete. I'm here in the Central PA Live studios. Believe always and love conquers all are the only two lessons Kathy Griffith says that matters. Here's the story in your Feel Good Friday.
This is the love story of Greg and Kathy Griffith, two high school sweethearts.
I was in 9th grade, he was in 11th, and it was love at first sight, as young as we were.
In 1985, they went on to get married and created a happy family with their two sons, Jordan and Jamie. Kathy told me it was just like the storybooks.
And it was really a fairy tale existence.
In 2010, at age 48, though athletic and for the most part seemingly healthy, aside from what they thought was going to be a routine gallbladder removal,
we found out that day that it was stage 4 pancreatic cancer, which really came like a ton of bricks.
With that tough diagnosis, Kathy says they turned to their faith.
We immediately tapped into our love of Jesus Christ and really focused on what God could do.
It was then that the Griffith Family Foundation was born.
Everybody in the community, our family, our friends, all got involved and wanted to be a part of something bigger than all of ourselves.
The Griffith Family Foundation is aimed at funding a cure for pancreatic cancer, offering hope for those in need. With the start of that foundation, its positivity helped Greg fight.
He was doing really well on the chemotherapy and with the treatments. And then it came back with a vengeance.
It became clear that Greg's time here on Earth was coming to an end. So the high school sweethearts that had been together seemingly forever talked about how that wasn't going to change.
He and I talked about how we would live our lives with him in heaven and with me here on earth, because he told me that love conquers all. He said to me, I will be with you always, as long as you answer with love.
It was on the day of Greg's funeral that Kathy saw the words, believe always and love conquers all.
And that became, right at that moment, my mantra and what I live by, that love conquers all and that we believe always.
This love story doesn't end with happily ever after. In fact, it doesn't end at all.
It is love that keeps Greg and I connected, and we're able to keep moving the needle for pancreatic cancer because he's working it now from heaven.
If you would like to support the Griffith Family Foundation, visit griffithfamilyfoundation.org. And actually tonight is the 7th annual Hollidaysburg Golden Tiger I Can Sideline Pancreatic Cancer Night at their football game. Thank you to Kathy for taking the time to talk to me, and I hope you all will join me on Monday at 4 for Central PA Live.
I'm still tracking some drizzle, a bit of cloud cover, and some patchy fog for tonight. This weekend actually should be quite nice, but here comes the remnants of Florence. I'll tell you when that will arrive and how much rain we could possibly see. That's coming up in a few minutes.
Ford is a proud sponsor of WTAJ News.
This fall, it's David versus Goliath on an all-new Survivor.
There's definitely a discrepancy in terms of physical stature.
One team looks strong.
We clearly have the dominant tribe.
The other, weak.
You don't have to be the strongest person out there if you know how to outsmart them.
But if you think it's that simple, prepare yourself for a season of shockers.
I gotta find my slingshot.
Survivor, David versus Goliath. All new, CBS Wednesday, September 26th.
I'm embarrassed by the amount of security that members of Congress have when our children, when our teachers go to school every day and are not protected. We have men with machine guns protecting us. We have metal detectors at every turn, as if a member of Congress' life is more important than somebody's son or daughter. We should send every metal detector that we have in Washington to schools around the country. And if we can't put kids before Congress, then shame on us. I'm Lou Barletta, and I approve this message.
Warehouse clearance sale at American Freight. Why buy online? Try it before you buy it and take it home today for $50 down with low easy payments and 101 days early payoff option. Mattress sets from only $49 each piece. Accent chairs from $98. Deluxe foam mattress sets from $99 each piece. Buy this $498 sectional sofa and get the recliner for free. A $198 value. Back to school deals starting at $98 and September 30th. Located at 516 West Plank Road.
If you have immediate need or are planning ahead, Altoona Memorial Studio and Everett Marble and Granite Works have hundreds of competitively priced headstones, bronze markers, and cremation memorials. Altoona Memorial Studio and Everett Marble and Granite Works are proud of their fine craftsmanship and expert installation that prevents monuments from leaning, guaranteed. Stop by showrooms in Altoona, Everett, Saxton, and McConnellsburg or log on to learn more. Altoona Memorial Studio and Everett Marble and Granite Works, the area's only Rock of Ages retailers.
It's the Credit Amnesty event at Team Chevrolet Buick GMC in Huntington. If you've got a job and bring home $350 per week, you could be approved with as little as $0 down. Plus, we'll take any trade in any condition, even if you owe thousands more than it's worth. Push, pull, drive in any trade, or even bring in a picture of your trade. Don't even wash it. Pre-owned 2017 Chevy Cruze, $0 down, $11,990. It's the Credit Amnesty event. You could be approved with as little as $0 down at Team Chevrolet Buick GMC on Route 22 in beautiful Huntington.
WTAJ News continues.
Still watching what was hurricane, now tropical storm Florence, and still wondering kind of, well, what are we going to see? Maybe Monday night is the latest.
Monday night, early Tuesday mornings, that's when we could see the remnants of Florence. Still just too far away to see how much rainfall we could get. If it does go to our west, that's good news. We won't see as much rain. If it goes a bit more towards our east, well, then that's not so great. We could see several inches of rainfall. Here's a look at the current conditions down towards our south for now tropical storm Florence. Now the winds at 70 miles per hour to become a Category 1. Hurricane 74 is the limit there. So we're now below that, and that's why it's now Tropical Storm Florence. Still moving west, very, very slow. That's 3 miles per hour, so it's going to make its way into North South Carolina, just dropping tons and tons of rain. We're seeing some cities picking up anywhere from about 1 to 2 inches of rainfall. in the past, 24 hours or so. So again, Tropical Storm Florence moving its way through the Carolinas, and then by the end of the weekend, Sunday around 2 o'clock or so, moving into West Virginia at that time. And then, like I said, late Monday night into early Tuesday morning, that seems to be the best time where we could see any kind of rainfall from Florence. It does move towards our west over Ohio. We won't see as much rain, so that's some really good news. Hoping for that. If it does move a bit more towards our east and towards our south, that's when we could pick up several inches of rainfall, and we could have to really, again, another serious issue Monday night into early Tuesday morning. But still just too far away to find out how much rainfall we will see here in central PA. Still cloudy overhead, a few showers down towards our south, just a cloudy and a muggy evening. Again, a few spots like Martinsburg seeing a light drizzle right now. That's really about it for today. Our temperatures at the moment, the low to mid 70s, 72 for Johnstown, 74 for Altoona. Our dew point still just quite high, upper 60s to the lower 70s, so it just feels uncomfortable outside. For tonight, cloudy, drizzle, some fog will form in our lower valleys. Our temperatures in the mid to upper 60s. Future track, still going to have that stationary front towards our south and southeast. That's going to keep us a little bit on the drier side this weekend as it kind of blocks some of the rain bands moving up towards the north from Florence. But Saturday morning, starting out cloudy, a bit more sunshine in the afternoon. Then Sunday should be much better, meaning a lot more sunshine and just drier overall for our Sunday. As we move off towards the weekend, again, that still stays down towards our south. Tomorrow, what we expect, more clouds in the morning, a bit more sunshine in the afternoon, warm, upper 70s to the lower 80s. Heading off towards the Penn State game around noontime, our temperature is right around 70 degrees. Here's our 7-day forecast. Staying busy as we go into Monday and Tuesday. And then we still got Florence to keep a close eye on for that for its upcoming Monday. And we'll have our telethon going from, I believe, is it 8 o'clock in the morning all the way till 4? Noon, and then noon to 6:30. Thank you, guys. And then you can call in or stop by our station to donate, and that does help the people towards Florence. So we'll be right back. Stay with us.
When you bought your home, the kitchen seemed adequate, but as your family grew, you realized that you needed a change.
Our new kitchen is just fabulous. We have tons of storage, stylish lighting, and cabinets and granite countertops. We could not be happier.
This kitchen transformed our customers' life. Now there's a place for everything, including large spaces for entertaining. For more than 45 years, Cisney & O'Donnell has been remodeling homes all throughout central Pennsylvania. We will listen, create a plan that you love, and work with your budget.
Hey, Mike. Thank you. Thanks, buddy. Hey, Joe. Hey, Joe. Yep.
Hi, Joe.
Hi, Darla.
How are you?
Community banking means more than lending and taking deposits. At CNB Bank, we believe stepping outside our doors to support local businesses makes a difference in our economy. And this belief starts at the top. CNB Bank. Experience better banking.
There are a lot of fun things about working at Ashley Home Store, and one of the best perks is the discount.
And we want you to enjoy it too.
So our Ashley Home Store employee pricing is now available to everyone.
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 Right now, our discount is your discount.
And we're so excited to share it with you.
Take advantage of the Ashley employee pricing event happening now for up to 25% off your furniture purchase.
Or 60 months with no interest.
Ashley Home Store. This is home.
Your September to remember starts at 5-star Mitsubishi Altoona. Choose from our huge inventory of Outlanders, PHEVs, Outlander Sports, Awesome Eclipse Cross, or Sensible Mirage or G4. The best 10-year, 100,000-mile warranty in the business and up to 74 MPG. It's a September to remember. New 2018 Mitsubishi's only $10,988 and 0% APR up to 72 months. $10,988 only at
5-star Mitsubishi Altoona. It doesn't get better than this.
I wasn't relying on our insurance. I was relying on Edgar Snyder.
I didn't have to pay anything to Edgar Snyder up front, so that was definitely a plus as well.
The condition I was in, there was no way I could have taken this on my own.
It got me to the point where we could concentrate on just getting well.
They did help me settle with the insurance companies. They did help me get money to help with my future.
They were fantastic from top to bottom.
If you've been hurt, call Edgar Snyder and Associates.
What happened at Edgar Snyder was just above and beyond.
Let's face it, everyone would love a smartphone these days, but not everyone wants unlimited everything. For people who just need GPS, a good camera, and a few apps, there's TracFone, the original no-contract wireless provider.
Smartphone plans start as low as $15, with phones from top brands like Samsung and LG at very affordable prices.
TracFone has nationwide coverage on America's largest and most dependable 4G LTE networks.
Available at retailers nationwide. Visit TracFone.com for more information and special offers.
Listen to these Forever Media stations for WTAJ News and your Weather Authority updates. Rocky 104.9, Central PA's Rock Station, Froggy 98, Hot 100, and Wally 103.9. Music that makes you feel good. WTAJ News continues.
Welcome back. Every Friday, we like to end the 5 o'clock hour on a good note.
Yeah, so here is a look at some of the stories featuring your communities in this week's Friday Flashback.
Talking about hometown, PA proud, living out loud like no other place in the world.
Oh my gosh, where else would I be today with President Trump in the area?
Staring up at the 93-foot-tall Tower of Voices, Brendan Smith listens to these wind chimes.
Nature is playing the instrument.
And there's Chad Koval, who's happy to hear that Shanksville is remembered for being a small town with a big heart.
I think rural America counts.
We are working on environmental campaigns, getting into our communities, and really assisting youth with programs and projects that they feel are important in our community.
Those veteran partners, they know how to multiply those dollars to do the best good that we can get in a community.
Can you wink attractively?
Live from your news leader, this is WTAJ News at 6.
Hurricane Florence has been downgraded to a tropical storm, but that doesn't mean the danger is over. We've got a closer look at some of the damage already and how locals have stepped up to help.
Good evening, I'm Amanda Kenny.
And I'm John Clay. Tropical Storm Florence now has made landfall in the Carolinas. Even though wind speeds have slowed, it is expected to bring historic rain and flooding to that region.
More than 1.5 million residents along the coast have been told to evacuate their homes ahead of what could be a 13-foot storm surge. Rising water has flooded several coastal cities, swamping homes and businesses. More than 320,000 homes and businesses across the region have already lost power.
Yeah, we've got live team coverage of what some locals are doing to help disaster relief efforts. We're checking with Charlotte Ames and David Kaplan in just a bit, but first, we're going to send it over to meteorologist Mike Doyle for an update on what's expected from Tropical Storm Florence. Mike?
Yeah, now it's downgraded about 45 minutes ago or so. The winds are now below 74 miles per hour, so that's why it's been downgraded to a tropical storm. Still a lot of strong winds out there. There's a live look outside towards Atlantic Beach, North Carolina. You can see the camera still shaking. Lots of heavy rain and the surf still quite strong out there in North Carolina. Here's a look at the past few hours. Again, moving in towards the Carolinas right now. Very slow moving out of the west, about 3 miles per hour right now. Winds about 70 miles per hour, so slowly make its way into South Carolina throughout the rest of this evening and also throughout the weekend. Here's how much rainfall a few cities have seen in the past 24 hours. Oriental, North Carolina, about 20 inches of rainfall. Morehead Beach City, just shy of 20 inches of rain, and a few of us getting pretty close to about 10 inches there in Surf City. It's a very slow moving storm. It's going to bring lots of rain throughout the weekend for both South North Carolina and South Carolina for this week. And here's how much rainfall a few of these cities here could pick up. And I'll let you know when this could eventually move into our neck of the woods. That's coming up in a few minutes.
Thanks, Mike. Here in our region, there's a family spearheading efforts to help victims of Tropical Storm Florence.
Charlotte Ames joined us from Crescent, Cambria County, where one local relief project is underway. Hey, Charlotte.
Hi, Amanda, John. Now, we're in front of Long Real Estate in Crescent, a drop-off place for items that'll go in Bentley's blessing bags, and they're the brainchild of Bentley Padilla and her stepfather, Anthony Zabo. The 2.5-gallon bags are designed to help men, women, and children forced from their homes by the storm Anthony estimates each one contains $10 worth of everyday necessities. You can donate everything from toothpaste to deodorant to Kleenex and even small toys for children, or you can contribute money and the family will use it to fill the bags.
We know those people are going to be in desperate need of different items through the next couple months, and our family wants to go ahead and help them out.
Now, he and Bentley hope to drive a tractor-trailer load of the bags to affected areas once they're cleared out and it becomes safe to travel. And they plan to take donations at area Walmarts this weekend. You can find more information on wearecentralpa.com. Live in Crescent, Charlotte Ames, WTAJ News.
Thank you, Charlotte. Well, help from all over comes to areas hurt by hurricanes, but how long does that help stay in those areas?
Our David Kaplan joins us with more on the help that the American Red Cross is giving to those impacted areas long after the spotlight is on them. David?
That's right, Ron. Once a tropical storm is over, the water and winds may not be coming anymore, but the rebuilding of people's lives just starts. I spoke with Red Cross officials about how they help with this process.
Hope Roten, Executive Director at the Mid-Central Pennsylvania chapter for the American Red Cross, says the Red Cross stays on sites as long as there is a need. She says a few weeks after Hurricane Maria hit Puerto Rico last year, there wasn't nearly the level of attention on the impacted areas.
Long after the media leaves and long after it's well out of everyone's memory, it's important to remember that the Red Cross and other community organizations are helping these disaster-ridden areas months and sometimes years, depending on the size and scope of the disaster.
She says response work, like giving food and shelter to victims, gets a lot of attention, but once that's done, recovery begins.
As we moved more towards recovery, specifically in Puerto Rico, things we were doing, we're getting generators out to communities, doing the community impact assessments, making sure that people had water purification systems.
Roten says the recovery work is things that will help people transition back to what their life was like before disaster struck.
She says more than 6,700 people stayed at 127 Red Cross and community-supported shelters Thursday night in Virginia, North Carolina, and South Carolina. John and Amanda, back to you.
David, thank you. And we here at WTAJ also want to do our part to help victims of Tropical Storm Florence.
Yeah, our Alex Hazard joins us now to talk about a special event that we're hosting coming up to give folks a helping hand. Alex?
Thanks, John and Amanda. WTAJ is partnering with the American Red Cross to host a telethon raising money for hurricane relief efforts. And of course, like we said, now it is a tropical storm, but still a lot of damage. If you want to donate, the telethon is this Monday from 12 until 6:30. All the money will go directly to the Red Cross to distribute and get much needed supplies. Florence has caused widespread flooding and has left hundreds without power, and most are unable to return home. We caught up with Ken Geary, the executive director of the American Red Cross Pennsylvania Mountains chapter, who says the Red Cross already has volunteers down in place, but could use as much help as they can get.
They could be out of their homes for days, weeks, months. We have no idea what's going to happen with the devastation. So we're going to be there to shelter them in our shelters should they need that. Also, we will help with casework to get them where they need to be. And then just to be there to guide them into back to their normal way of life.
Again, if you want to donate, and it's very much needed to help those people, our telethon will be on Monday, this upcoming Monday after this weekend. All you have to do is call in or even stop by between noon and 6:30. You can also look on our website. We'll have a link posted there. John and Amanda, back to you.
Thanks, Alex, and we'll have continuing coverage of Tropical Storm Florence and the relief efforts connected to it.
And don't forget that you can get the latest updates on Florence and your local weather. Just head to our website, wearecentralpa.com, and look under the Weather tab.
A popular pedestrian bridge in Altoona is closing down for a makeover. Crews will start working on the 12th Street pedestrian bridge on Monday, which means section of it and the roads underneath will be shut down. Officials say that includes a turning lane on 10th Avenue and 12th Street right near the IDA Tower, and 12th Street from 10th Avenue to 11th as well. The IDA Tower parking lot's going to stay open. Portions of the exterior walkways near it will be closed to pedestrians. There's going to be some detours in place. That project is expected to last through December. Now, if you use the Pennsylvania Turnpike often, this message is for you. The Turnpike is going to be closed in both directions from Bedford exit 146 to the Breezewood exit 161 from 11:30 tomorrow night until 5 o'clock Sunday morning. The closure will allow crews to remove a bridge on Hazlitt Street in West Providence Township, Bedford County. Until the road reopens, you can expect more traffic there on detoured roads. We'll have more information about the detours at our website, wearecentralpa.com. Well, tomorrow Penn State's going to face off against Kent State at Beaver Stadium.
That means it's Blue White Friday. Our Case-A-Cans visited Quaker Steak and Lube in State College earlier today with former Nittany Lion Keith Conlon. Tonight, the two have much more on what we can expect to see in Beaver Stadium tomorrow.
Alrighty, back here on Blue White Friday, we are at Quaker Steak and Lube in State College. We've said it, this is the spot to be if you're not going to the game tomorrow. Away games, definitely a great spot to get some wings and some good food.
I enjoy Sundays here also. The Direct TV, they have the NFL Sunday package. Yeah. It's great. Come in and get some wings, watch your team play. Yeah. A lot of different fan bases out here.
Well, you have to like what you've seen through 2 weeks from your boys up front, the Penn State offensive line, Trace McSorley and Miles Sanders. They've really opened some space for those guys.
They looked really good last week in the second half, and I'm really looking forward to them continuing. You know, as an offensive line, you got to improve every week, and it just seemed like the first 6 quarters of the year we weren't really gelling, and then we weren't getting our timing down, and it just clicked in the second half last week against Pitt.
Certainly did. It was good to see Penn State blows out Pitt last week. Hoping for
that's nice to say. Nice to say. Yeah, blows out Pitt. That's good. Like that.
And I'll tell you what, they're going to be hoping for a lot of the same this week. They're back at home taking on a Kent State football team. They're favored by a lot. If Kent State does do something well, they're coming in at 1-1. It's their quarterback. Very quick. They got a couple different looks out of the backfield. I think they run at least 2 guys out of there. They got a lot of different looks. Coach Franklin's saying this week it's going to be one of the higher tempo teams they've seen in some time.
Quick tempo. They like getting on the line of scrimmage and getting plays out. They like running a lot of plays. The quarterback is actually a pretty highly recruited kid. He had gone to Auburn to start his career, ran into some problems down there, and knocked around in the lower tier divisions of football, and then he came back and he's at Kent State now. So he's looking to make most of his opportunity, and what better way to do it than on the big stage against Penn State?
And we'll see Penn State get to a quick start. That's one of your keys tomorrow, right?
Absolutely. Quick start, maintain it. I always say keep your foot on their throat, don't let them breathe.
All righty. Looking forward to it. Keith, can't thank you enough each and every week.
Well, let's get some wingies, Bo. Let's get
time to eat. The best part of the show, we get to dig into some wingies. Thank you to our friends here at Quaker Steak and Lube. Another edition of Blue White Friday in the books. Kent State, Penn State, tomorrow at noon.
All right, thanks, JC. Still ahead on WTAJ News at 6. Pennsylvanians are doing everything they can to help the victims of Tropical Storm Florence.
Now find out what the Commonwealth National Guard is doing to protect folks impacted by the storm coming up.
And I'll let you know when Florence will finally move into our neck of the woods and how much rainfall we could possibly see. Now downgraded to a tropical storm. Details about this coming up in a few minutes. And don't
Are you ready to save money on your utility costs? It's time to switch to a Fujitsu mini split heat pump from Mount Union Lumber and Supply. Fujitsu offers a complete line of energy efficient systems that let you control the temperature in each room. You can save money when switching by taking advantage of the current $200 rebate through your local participating utility company. Plus, now through October 15th, Fujitsu is offering an additional instant rebate of up to $300 through an elite dealer like Mount Union Lumber and Supply, including the 12-year warranty. Call Mount Union Lumber and Supply today.
Hey Dad, I need $150 for those college textbooks.
Yeah, and I need a new dress for my school dance, Dad.
Hello? Yes, I know my credit card payment's late. No, I can't make a payment right now.
Another medical bill? This one's for $400.
I don't have any money. Leave me alone.
I think it's time.
It's time to call Harold Shepley and Associates. You have nothing to lose but your debt.
Fiore Volkswagen is celebrating its 28th anniversary and is looking forward to serving you for the next 28 years. Save big with model year and clearance deals during our 28th anniversary sale. Check them out at GoFioreVW.com and don't forget to click the WOW button for a great low price on a new Volkswagen. Fiore Volkswagen gives you the People First warranty, a really low WOW price, and a big inventory of new Volkswagens to choose from. Wow! Don't miss these savings at our 28th anniversary sale. Fiore Volkswagen Hollidaysburg.
Courtesy Ford is a proud sponsor of WTAJ News. Live from your news leader, John Clay, Amanda Kenny, and weather with Chief Meteorologist Joe Murgo. WTAJ News at 6 continues.
Today, Senators Jake Corman and Wayne Langerhoek hosted a school safety roundtable discussion at Phillipsburg Osceola Middle School. High school students, local law enforcement, and school staff talked about safety concerns specific to their towns and brainstormed solutions. Senator Corman said the school safety conversation should be about preventative measures. He also told us the group generated some good ideas for the future.
We've been following Tropical Storm Florence very closely over the past few days. So has the Pennsylvania National Guard. They spent the last week tracking and preparing for the storm. More than 25 members of the Guard were sent to South Carolina just as the storm started to make landfall. Now, once the storm passes, they're going to be launching 4 helicopters for rescue missions. After that, they'll provide transportation, supplies, and whatever else the governor of South Carolina asks of them.
We're here, we're ready, and we'll continue to stay on the job until we're just no longer needed.
The PA National Guard is still on alert. More members could be deployed if needed. And we here at WTAJ are also working to help victims of Florence. We are hosting a telethon on Monday, raising money for a local chapter of the Red Cross. You can call in and donate, or you can stop by the station and say hello and do that. And you can find more information on how to donate by visiting our website, wearecentralpa.com.
Well, this evening still tracking some clouds, a bit of drizzle out there, some patchy fog for tonight. More details about this weekend when we could finally see the remnants of Florence. That's coming up in a few minutes.
Enviro Pest Control is a proud sponsor of WTAJ Weather.
Sportsmen, don't miss these super prices at Grace Gun Shop's fall sale. Browning's AB3 rifles as low as $399.99 after $100 mail-in rebate. Browning's X-Bolt rifles as low as $699.99 after $50 mail-in rebate. Browning's Hell's Canyon rifles start at just $999.99 after $50 mail-in rebate. Bag a $100 rebate on all Browning Centuri A5 and Maxus shotguns, as well as all rimfire rifles. Only at Grace Gun Shop in downtown Clearfield. See sale flyer and order online at gracegunshop.com.
Your September to remember starts at 5-star Mitsubishi Altoona. Choose from our huge inventory of Outlanders, PHEVs, Outlander Sports, Awesome Eclipse Cross, or Sensible Mirage or G4. The best 10-year, 100,000-mile warranty in the business and up to 74 MPG. It's a September to remember. New 2018 Mitsubishis only $10,988 and 0% APR up to 72 months. $10,988 only at
5-star Mitsubishi Altoona. It doesn't get better than this.
We invite you to attend our special estate jewellery event, in which we will feature $1 million of antique, vintage and contemporary jewels brought to you from all over the world to our location for 2 days only. You will find rare examples of all major periods of fine jewellery design. These are truly one-of-a-kind treasures. This collection has something for everyone.
Warehouse clearance sale at American Freight. Take it home today for $50 down with low easy payments. Dining sets from $98. Cooling gel mattress sets from only $169 each piece. Sofas from $198. 2 mattress sets any size from only $298. Save $400 on this sofa and love seat while supply lasts. Back to school deals starting at $98. Why buy online when you can try it before you buy it? Free layaway, same day delivery, and September 30th. Located at 516 West Plank Road.
WTAJ Sports Beat. Friday nights, high school football. Sports Beat Fridays at 11:10. Only on WTAJ, your news leader. Brought to you by 5-Star Mitsubishi.
If you've been injured in an accident, tell them you mean business.
Tom Selleck stars in Blue Bloods. CBS Friday, 10/9 Central.
Now, your Weather Authority forecast with meteorologist Mike Doyle.
Well, welcome back. It's time to find out who won our Your Authority umbrella giveaway. Given also from Walmart Distribution Center, Bonnie Poeta from Kerwinsville. Congratulations. You may need a late umbrella for this evening, but this weekend, no umbrella expected. A drier weekend. We're still keeping a very close eye on the tropics. Of course, Florence, now a tropical storm, has been downgraded. The winds are now below 74 miles per hour at 70 right now, still moving west at 3 miles per hour, dropping feet upon feet of rainfall there in the Carolinas. It will slowly make its way up towards North Carolina again later on this weekend. So both Saturday and Sunday, it'll just be dropping tons and tons of rainfall for the Carolinas. And then when we could finally see it, it looks to be Monday night to early Tuesday morning when we could see it move in towards central PA. But what we're looking at, if it moves off towards our west a bit more, towards Ohio, we'll still see a bit of rainfall, but not as much rainfall. And that's what we're kind of hoping for. If it moves a bit more towards our south and southeast, that's when we could pick up several inches of rainfall. So we're hoping it moves off towards the west a little bit more. Still just too far away to find out how much rainfall we could actually see here in our neighborhood. For this evening, still seeing the cloudy sky, a few showers, still some light drizzle for our southern counties. We'll keep the cloud cover going throughout the night tonight. Again, Bedford up towards Martinsburg, towards Johnstown and Somerset. Light drizzle in some places there, but most of us will stay dry for the rest of this evening. Our temperatures right now still mild and warm, 74 degrees in Altoona, Johnstown 72, and Bedford 79 degrees. Dew point still high, upper 60s to the lower 70s, so it just feels uncomfortable and muggy outside. For tonight, our lows falling into the mid to upper 60s, 66 for Altoona, 65 for Bedford, a little bit cooler for our northern counties, the lower 60s there. Still keeping that cloudy sky. Some patchy fog will form in our valleys for tonight. We still have the stationary front down towards our south and southeast, and that's going to keep a few clouds for our Saturday morning, but then by Saturday afternoon and evening, we'll see a bit more sunshine. So not a bad weekend at all. Still, Florence will be down towards our south and may throw a few light showers towards our southern counties for a Sunday morning, but I think most of us will just stay dry throughout the entire weekend. Actually should be a decent weekend, but then as it moves a bit more up towards the north, again, Monday night into Tuesday, that's when we do expect to see some showers and some rainfall, but we still don't know exactly how much rainfall we could see here in central PA. For tomorrow, a mix of sun and clouds, a bit more cloud cover in the morning, a bit more sunshine in the afternoon, heading out towards the Penn State game for tomorrow around noon, 70 degrees. Again, clouds in the morning, but a bit more sunshine in the afternoon. Should be a nice day for that. 7-day forecast. 81 degrees for our Sunday, so both the weekend, Saturday and Sunday should be okay. By Monday and also by Tuesday, that's when we'll start to see the chance of Florence moving in again. We don't know exactly how much rainfall we could see. By Tuesday and Wednesday, we'll start to dry out just a little bit. Then Thursday and Friday, that's when we'll see the cloud cover increase and a chance of a bit more rainfall. But of course, we're keeping a very close eye on Florence. And don't forget, we'll be holding a telethon starting Monday at noon, raising money for the victims of Hurricane Florence, now tropical storm. And we hope to see and hear from you then. It goes from 12 noon to 6:30 p.m.
Hey folks, I'm live here at Crescent Field. Coming up next in sports, we're going to get you ready for our game of the week. One of these teams has had a turnaround this season, Pincambria, Bedford. Get you ready next.
It's a night of great programs from America's most watched network, CBS. Then stay tuned for WTAJ News at 11 with John Clay and Amanda Kenny. Tonight's primetime lineup is brought to you by Wolf Furniture. WTAJ Sports Beat. Friday nights. High school football. Pride. Passion. Spirit. Nobody covers high school football like WTAJ. Sports Beat Fridays at 11:10. Only on WTAJ, your news leader. Brought to you by 5-Star Mitsubishi.
I'm embarrassed by the amount of security that members of Congress have when our children, when our teachers go to school every day and are not protected. We have men with machine guns protecting us. We have metal detectors at every turn. As if a member of Congress' life is more important than somebody's son or daughter. We should send every metal detector that we have in Washington to schools around the country. And if we can't put kids before Congress, then shame on us. I'm Lou Barletta, and I approve this message.
The only thing better than a low price is a VIP price. Hurry to Wolf Furniture and get 3 days of VIP savings. Start with our everyday low sale price, then get the discount that our families get. An extra 25% off all furniture and mattresses, which makes this popular sofa on sale for $8.99 now $6.74. Plus 1 year interest free with nothing down and free delivery with qualifying purchase. We wouldn't do all that for just anybody. Welcome to the family. VIP savings this weekend at Wolf Furniture.
At Toyota, we know your many daily trips are as important as the destination, and all your precious cargo is top priority. Highlander is the perfect fit, with plenty of cargo space. And with all these active safety features standard, we're always along for the ride. Now lease a Toyota Highlander for only $299 a month, or buy one with $1,750 cash back. Highlander, what drives you? Toyota, let's go places.
CBS, the home of Super Bowl 53. WTAJ Sports with Peter Terpstra.
Hey, hi, hello, bringing you sports from the sideline. We are out here at Crescent Field before Pink Cambria hosts Bedford in our game of the week. Let's get right to it. The details. Pink Cambria just stopped a 15-game losing streak to kick off the season, and they are now 3-0 after going winless last year. That's good enough to catch our attention, and we're out here for our game of the week. And Bedford walks into this one with only 1 loss, and both of these teams are coming off big wins in week 2.
Fastest wideout. You know, I would say I'm sneaky fast, but I know DeAndre said he was the fastest receiver, but you know, that's my man and all, but I think KJ is.
I'm happy to say that I'm still faster than KJ.
Well, I would say KJ, I don't know, I think the top 3 are DeAndre, KJ, and Cole.
All right, so there seems to be a little bit of argument on who's the fastest wide receiver for Penn State, but the consensus is maybe it's Brandon Polk, DeAndre Tompkins, or KJ Hamler. But this guy that we're about to talk about, he says he is sneaky fast. We're talking about Mac Hippenhammer, the redshirt freshman wide receiver. He caught his first pass in a game against Pitt for a touchdown, and he used his redshirt year to play baseball for Penn State as well, and he even earned a starting spot for the Penn State baseball team. He still plans on playing baseball, and he hopes to follow in the footsteps of one of the best two-sport athletes ever.
I would say Bo Jackson. You know, I think I really look up to him, and you know how he's handled both sports. And, you know, he's just really good at both. Any sport at the collegiate level helps, and you know when I played baseball, you know, it gave me confidence transitioning from baseball to football, and you know actually playing a collegiate sport on that level. So you know I think it really helped me build confidence.
We have so much more on our Nittany Nation Game Day show. You can watch that one tomorrow, 11:30 a.m. right here on WTAJ, leading right into kickoff. Penn State will play Kent State coming up at noon. And, of course, tonight we're going to bring you highlights and reactions from Penn Cambria and Bedford in our Game of the Week. Sports Beat, 11:10. We'll see you then. Reporting from Crescent, Peter Terpstra, WTAJ Sports.
I'm Earl Eby of Joel Confer BMW in State College. Let's take the tour and have the complete BMW luxury experience. Let's start with our service drive-in. You'll have a personal consultation of your service needs. Enjoy our relaxing surroundings as you browse our boutique and have a beverage in our customer lounge. Now, let's take a stroll and see the great lineup of exciting new BMWs. For the ultimate BMW experience, visit us at 120 East Clinton Avenue in State College.
See that huge tent in the Park Home parking lot? It is filled with unbelievable factory buyout items. Park Home wants to pass the savings on to you, up to 80% off. Shop Park Home Tent and Store for the best selection of beds, sofas, sectionals, recliners, chairs, and more, up to 5 years, no interest. Shop early. Items can be here today but gone tomorrow. New pieces added every day. It's the huge factory buyout tent event, up to 80% off going on now.
The comfort, style, and price you've been dreaming of. Park Home, come fall in love. Park Home, come fall in love.
Bad credit, no credit? Team Chevrolet Buick GMC in Huntington understands that nobody's perfect. We partnered with the most aggressive lenders in America to get almost anyone approved with as little as 0 down. Plus, get 0% APR for 72 months on select models. Push, pull, drive in any trade, or even bring a picture of your trade. Don't even wash it. We'll take any trade, even if you're upside down. You could be approved with as little as 0 down, even if your credit is less than perfect. At Team Chevrolet Buick GMC on Route 22 in beautiful Huntington.
Bright Star Care of Happy Valley is a proud sponsor of WTAJ News. WTAJ News continues.
So get out and enjoy the weekend, because
Yeah.
I mean, it looks like things are going to be pretty good this weekend.
Yeah, a bit of clouds for tomorrow morning, but then a bit more sunshine in the afternoon heading towards the Penn State game. Should be a nice day for that around kickoff time, 70 degrees. Sunday should be a nice mix of sun and clouds, no rain to speak of. But then Monday to Tuesday, that's when you can see the remnants of Florence. So keeping a very close eye on that.
All right, thank you, Mike, and thank you so much for watching.
Yeah, check us out on our Facebook page, WTAJ. It's wearecentralpa.com, and we've got the CBS Evening News coming up next. We'll see you back here at 11, Sports Beat at 11:15.